Hello, everyone watching, all four of you watching at home. Hopefully, it'll be more in the replay, but whatever. Hi, my name is Brandon. I'm usually joined by Danny, but he's got me operating this on my own, which I think is a terrible decision on his part, but we'll figure that out. But I'm joined here with a friend. Who am I joined here with?
Hi, I'm Tyler. I'm replacing Danny for an hour.
Such sweet, dulcet tones of this man's voice. Tyler,
yeah.
What do you do? Who are you?
I am the assistant head setter here at Reach Indoor Climbing. So I put things on the wall sometimes.
And Tyler put a bunch of these things on the wall. Sure. Okay, do you want to explain what's going on? Do I want to explain?
Dude, I don't even know what's going on.
Sick.
Is somebody already in the seat already?
Yeah, so right now on top right corner of your screen, you see Danny. His head just poked up, but he's gone now. Let's see if we can find him. I have a lot of buttons that I can push, and it changes all the cameras. Wow. I promise not to abuse this tonight, but
he's drunk with power already.
I know it's so early on. Sorry, I'm just getting handed papers, more papers, less papers. Okay.
Thank you, Peyton, with the papers.
All right, so we see a clock on the top of the screen, right-hand corner. Danny is going to start climbing in about 3 minutes and 10 seconds. He is going to be on the top left corner of your screen or in zone 1. This is zone 1 right here. He's going to climb a boulder problem. He has 5 minutes to attempt the boulder problem. He can try it as many times as he wants in 5 minutes. The goal is to get it within one attempt. That as we see that screen shake, I guess an earthquake came into Aurora real quick, but that's okay. We're good. He's going to be climbing blue tape, so that is going to be the black holds in the corner, all those like black eggs that you see there. He has to navigate through all those black slopers. He's going to finish the climb on a very small hold at the top of your screen marked with a small piece of blue tape. He's going to come down. He's going to sit for 5 minutes as we welcome the next person on the mats. And we just do it again. We go through 1 climb, 2 climbs, 3 climbs, 4 climbs. Eventually, you're going to see people on all 4 climbs all at the same time. Hopefully, I did a good job explaining that.
You did great.
Thank you.
The thing that the viewers are missing out on is that while Brandon's speaking about it, he's pointing at the screen in reference to everything that he says.
Well, I'm assuming you can all see this.
It makes it very helpful for me. I appreciate it.
That's good. I'm going to do a lot of pointing at the screen. I wish, and we need to set this up, I wish I had like a John Madden style like pen I could write on the screen with so I could circle things. That would be really cool.
I think we should add another camera angle, just like top down over top of this.
Of us?
Yeah, of us.
That would be sick too. Yeah.
And they could see, you pointing at
the screen.
The eggs
exactly.
On the screen.
Let's talk about Danny. Danny is going to be like live streaming and doing some commentary with us once he's done his round. So he's wearing multiple hats, and he's wearing a hat right now. That's 3 hats: climber, commentator, and hat.
Overall good guy.
overall human being. Danny's been climbing for just under 2 years. Like I said, he's going to be on the blue tape circuit. I get every climber to write a fun fact about them. Sometimes it's about what they had for dinner. Sometimes it's about their like physical injury history, which to me is not fun at all, but like whatever.
Trauma.
Yeah. I fell down the stairs when I was a child. Like, that's not fun. I don't want to know that about you, but like, whatever, you do you. Danny says, and this is an actually fun fact, he can juggle on 2 water skis. No, I'm going to read this verbatim because I had to ask him what this meant, but it said, can juggle 2 water skis at the same time. And I was like, does that mean you can juggle the water skis? And he's like, no, it obviously means that I can juggle when I'm on water skis. I'm like, how am I supposed to get that with what you wrote? You wrote, can juggle water skis at the same time. Whatever. Danny has really good balance apparently, and he can juggle, which I can't do, so he's got me there, one-up me there. And he'll be climbing on the walls in about 20 seconds, so we can focus on him and not on the nonsense that I've been saying for the last 4.5 minutes.
Also, it is kind of slander because he did write can juggle and water ski at the same time. So
I read 2. Yeah, I read that as the word 2.
I'm going to back Danny up here.
That's too bad. Yeah. Danny, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Yeah. When you're watching the replay, Danny, I got you.
All right, he's going to walk on the mats. 2, 1. There he is. There he is.
There's the hat.
Oh, my goodness, the hat. The 3rd hat. He's looking at his climb.
Yeah. So if he does this climb how Brandon would like, he can actually keep his hat facing forward because we would love for climbers to face out of the wall.
Yeah, we want them to face away from the wall the entire time in this box. And I call this, there we go, that's good.
Wow, that
He's got a good start, all 4 points. Now he's just got to like shift forward. There you go, fall into the corner. This is going to be a flash for him. He's confident. He knows he's got to get back on stream. He's got somewhere to be.
The skill.
The skill.
Precision.
Bringing his foot up really high. He's got some hip flexibility to him. Probably from all that water skiing and juggling, I'd imagine.
For all those juggling water skis.
Juggling water skis really helps with the flexibility. Oh, he's now fighting with himself. This is one of my favorite boulders of the day. You're
too.
just in a constant battle against yourself.
Yeah.
And no one ends up winning.
Get that neck scum, Danny.
Yeah.
Get in there.
This is the best
Yeah.
boulder of the day,
Yeah,
is what
was
this is.
one I referred to as dope. Yes.
Also, Tyler using the word neck scum. That is a climbing term, kind of, about wedging your neck in between a hold and a wall. You're not necessarily locked in with your neck, but you're scumming with your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, that's a real thing.
Yep. Oh my God, he's.
Oh, that is a flash from Danny.
Let's go, Danny!
And now we have about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of dead air,
Now we have
talking
tough.
about nothing.
We have somebody else coming up next, though.
We
can
do.
use-
Hold on, I just need to run and come right back.
Leafs opinions? Man, I don't watch hockey. Did they make it through the first round, though? Holy cow, they broke the ice. They might actually win the cup this time. I doubt it, though, because they're the Leafs. Dude.
I'm back. What are we talking about? We're talking about
Leafs.
the
Talking about
Leafs?
hockey.
Let's go Leaves. Go Leaves. Sorry. Did we announce the next person
No,
on?
no, no. Next person coming up is Charlie, if I'm doing this right. This
Okay.
is my first time. Go easy on me. We're not announcing that.
No.
How long you've been climbing, Charlie? 12 years, she says.
Is this how you're going to read them all night?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to take over if that's what you're going to do.
No, I got this. Don't worry.
Okay.
She'll be climbing the black circuit, which means in zone 1, which we're still looking at. That's good.
Yeah.
Red holds. So I hope she brought her skating skills with her tonight because this one is tough.
He's making a funny joke because it feels like you're skating on ice with this one because it's all no textured holds.
Thank you. The jokes are always better when
When I
they
explain
come with
them?
Explanations, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Charlie. One, her real name is Charlotte.
Nice.
Do you want to do the emote that came with it?
Can you see me, chat? Everyone can see me, right? It's this face. You saw that? It is colon and capital O face. So like, oh, shocker. Okay, fun fact number 2. We got 2 fun facts on one sheet. That's going to eat up the time.
Oh,
That's your cue to start reading the fun fact.
didn't get the cue, dude.
First day or?
Yeah. The only thing I've ever broken, other than hearts, wow,
Whoa.
is my nose, and I did it twice.
Nice.
Wow, already breaking hearts.
That's that you know what emoji I'm thinking of? This one. You see that, chat?
Yeah, that's the colon and the capital O again, I think.
All right, Charlie's up in about 1 minute and 1 second. 1 minute flat. Let's see if we... Nice. We've got all our cameras back. We're down to camera, but we're all good now. I'm giving the thumbs up. Yeah. We're all set.
Danny.
One is...
Still back? You want to check it?
Yeah, we got all 4.
One's really shaky.
Cool.
I don't know why it's shaky, but...
Go upstairs.
Oh, yeah, true.
Stuff that's on the pole.
We're good. Just enjoy the shakiness.
It's perfect.
If you're watching at home feeling a little nauseous, that's okay.
Next
It's part
time
of the
we get
experience.
If we get a gyro and we mount it to the gyro to the pole,
We'll just get a gyro.
we'll just get a gyro, dude. And yeah,
I should have thought of that.
Yeah.
I should have just got a gyro.
dude, it's so easy, dude. We'll hose clamp it to it.
I don't know what any of those words mean, but I heard gyro, and now I kind of want some Greek food. Would be super nice. Hi, chat. How's it going? Who we got? Tyler's in chat. Anne's in chat. Hi, Anne. Wonderful.
We have chat on this, dude. There's a second screen which I'm learning.
Has the
right
climbing
now.
started? Yes. Danny flashed his first climb. He went up it really fast, and we had to like fill up the dead space for a little while. But now we've got Charlie, and there she is on the mats. Getting ready for problem number 1. So this is red holds black tape. I didn't say this at the beginning. I should have said this. There are 4 tape circuits you can choose from. White, green, blue, and black. White being ideally our least challenging circuit of the night. One that's great for beginners. If you at home would like to try this out and have never climbed in a comp before, white is the way to go. Then green, then blue, and then finally black. So Charlie is trying the hardest, ideally, the hardest circuit of the night. You're starting off on some no textured holds. So holds sometimes, usually, have texture to them that you can stand on and trust. These feel like nothing. It feels like you're standing on glass on ice. So we hopefully will see a lot of slipping like that happen.
By design.
By
With that
design.
Function. Tyler, I love that Tyler's asking what time I'm staying until tonight through the stream.
Yeah.
And also kind of commenting for us or commentating for us. Second climber coming up. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Tyler.
I should be here all night, Ty. Hopefully, if you're coming by, that means I have another reason to stay, probably.
There we go.
Charlie made some progress there.
Yep.
Slipped off the 3rd foothold.
The 3rd foothold. So you have to move very slowly and trust your feet, and it's really hard to trust your feet when it feels like, you know when you play Mario, like the Mario world, and you're on the ice level and you're doing like the whoop, 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 whoop with your feet? Yeah.
Everybody knows that, of course.
Everyone has experienced that once in their life. So
Everybody plays Mario, for sure.
yeah, just connecting.
Yeah.
Just connecting with our audience.
Everybody knows Grandpa Tyler Nakaf sits at home and plays Mario,
Mario.
every night.
At least the ice levels.
Yeah.
This one has a really cool finish to it. You have to get like a perch on this pinch that's kind of close to the top of the wall and almost go into like this no hands balance press thing.
That's great.
Ideally, this is one of the easier of the harder problems of the night. So we hope to see some success from this, but we also hope to see a lot of that, a lot of slipping.
I think what Brendan tried to say there is this is one of the higher percentages of the circuit that we have set up. So it's by no means an easier boulder. It is still super, super, super challenging. It's just in this round for Charlie and for other climbers in the black circuit, we'd like to see a bit more success here than on some of the other boulders.
I think what Tyler was trying to say there was...
How do you know?
Come on, Charlie. Just dig your feet in. Trust it. There we go. Good.
More progress.
That's a zone. That's almost a zone. So right at the halfway point of every problem is what's called a zone hold. It's marked with a piece of black and red tape. There's like a red stripe going through it. It's okay. It makes sense to the climbers. Might make sense to us. If you control that with one hand, you get kind of half points, partial credit. It's a good way of dividing the problem up into 2 distinct zones, so you can increase the difficulty afterwards, you can change the theme afterwards, and it's a good way of separating all your climbers in terms of score.
Tyler says he's coming down to hang out at the commentators' table.
Oh my goodness.
Danny, we're going to need a 4th mic, dude.
Let's
3rd and 4th mic.
I think we need like 7 mics, and then we need 7 commentators just to talk over each other for, for 5 hours. That's what this stream really needs. Charlie pulls on for attempt number 4. She's got her feet settled now. Much more trust in the feet. Yeah.
She's got to take
Nice.
her time. That's it.
Really good. Really good. That's a more secure zone. So now you have to be able to use the zone and control the zone, which I think she did on that attempt.
I think she did too.
That's a really good read from Charlie. Charlie's a competitive youth athlete. She's been climbing for a number of years. So she's able to spot when, maybe there's an extra foothold that the setters didn't see. And she was able to use that right hand for a foot to get some stability. Just anything that isn't the no-tech surface. One minute left for Charlie. I think she can get this done. She's just having a think about those last moves.
That's the thing. It's tough to relax on no text like this. It's a very fine line. You stop thinking about where your foot is or how much pressure you're putting through it and start thinking about your hands, and your foot can just glide right off.
I always say the strategy for this is to have beginner feet. So try and just punch your feet into the wall as much as possible. Be a little bit aggressive with your foot placement.
Looks like she's saying no thank you.
That's fine. She's
Save
got
it.
extra time, and she's got 3 other problems. And I don't want to spoil anything, but problem number 4 is quite a journey. So, all right, we're going to move on to problems 1 and 2. Let's see if I can press the button at the right time. I think that works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Who left me in charge of this? That was your bad. Okay, our next climber on the mats. It's Ollie. Ollie's been climbing for 10 years as well, another youth competitive athlete on our comp team. He's going to be climbing the blue circuit. Ollie's fun fact, and this is something that I'm sure everyone at home will understand, I flashed Tomoa. Not giving any context to that, you just figure that out yourself, chat.
Google it.
Google it. Ask Bing. Nobody asks Jeeves anymore.
Yeah.
That's the real.
What happened to Jeeves, man?
I don't know.
Danny's setting up.
Danny's just no time to waste. So this problem, one of my favorites of the day. You have to run. You have to fire both your hands into that first yellow banana. You have to use that yellow banana to swing up to the next banana. Then you have to use your left hand to swing up to the third banana, which is also the zone hold. All in one move. I hope you all wrote that down.
Yeah, super clear. Super clear. We have a bit of a redirect, so I think Danny's got it sorted here. At least he has a plan.
We got a question from DaBaby. I'm hoping this is the real DaBaby.
Yeah.
Can I come in without doing the comp? Of course, you can come in without doing the comp. Feel free. You can spectate. You can come in afterwards and try all the problems. You can come in the next day to try all the problems, or you can just watch the fun from here. Ooh, Danny's almost able to stop
stopped.
there. Ollie is on the last move. He's just got
He's
to
already
match that
walked
top.
in.
That is a top from Ollie. Nicely done. Really good work from him.
Let's go, Ollie.
I guess I can talk about flashing Tomoa. What Ollie means to say is that he was doing the Tomoa skip on the speed wall, which is a different discipline of climbing. He was able to do it first go. Flash means you can do it on your first go. Oh my goodness!
Danny, let's go.
And that's really unique. Not a lot of people have flashed that move. I have not flashed that move, and I was 27 when I learned it. Ollie, as you can see from the video, is not 27. He's 26.
Dude, I didn't know I was doing this stream with Jeeves, man. That's cool. In the
Jeeves.
flesh.
Ask Jeeves. DaBaby, what time is it done? Oh my goodness.
go.
Danny is doing some really cool things. We should be done around 8:39. Usually 9 is like the hard cutoff, but sometimes things run later if we have more signups. So around 9 o'clock. Also, I get to learn if this is the real DaBaby showing up or if this is a fake DaBaby showing up.
Man,
Adult, if you will.
make sure you have a parent's signature if you come.
Good times. All right, Danny's pulling on for attempt number 3. The goal is to run as fast as you can into this first hold. Put as much force. That wasn't enough force.
Yeah, not quite.
Not quite enough force.
The whole idea here is that it doesn't have, it is kind of in-cut. It's not, it's like the worst one from that series. So the more
Yeah.
momentum you have going into that hold, the more contact time you have to swing through it. So
Exactly.
It rewards going very fast.
Yeah, so it looks like he's trying to jump and stop on the first one, which it has been done. It is possible to do, but it requires a lot of good foot placement, a lot of tension. You have to hit it and pull your face into it as close as possible. I would say it's more like strength-based to do it that way versus going with a lot of momentum. It's more momentum-based, obviously.
Tricky, techie stuff.
We love it. It doesn't get any easier after that. There's still a whole boulder problem he has to climb afterwards, but it's a really cool move, and we hope to see it go tonight. It's one of the harder in the circuit, in the blue tape circuit. So it might not go many times, but I'm excited to see it go.
Yeah, there's a pretty intense 3 or 4 move sequence after that you really have to kind of grit it out to get to the finish. So it's a tall order in 5 minutes for sure.
Definitely. We have a tendency, a knack, if you will, to overcook things just a little bit.
Us?
Yeah.
Nah.
Ooh.
Let's go, Danny.
Come
That's
on,
good. Great,
Oh
Danny.
my
That
goodness.
was very
I
close.
really like how he's redirecting and kicking off the wall. He's like able to bring his hips back and then just push it off with his left foot. And, ooh, almost
Oh
stopped
my
there.
goodness. Tough to keep that power up, man.
Yep,
It's
for sure.
tough.
I'm excited to see what Ollie does on this in about 10 minutes, too.
I guess we can always switch this now.
Switch what?
The television screen.
Oh, the
To
screen.
just Danny. Give him
Oh, yeah,
give him
true.
The limelight, dude. Give him the
Nice.
spotlight. There
Focus
it
in on
is.
Danny. Here you go. Big swing.
Let's go. Get up there, Danny.
Ah, so close. He's got to go. He's got to go.
20 seconds.
Only 20 seconds left. Big swing. Run into it. Come on.
Get that zone.
He's too low. He's still got 15 seconds. That's the problem. The time does go quick. 5 minutes sounds like a lot on paper, but when you're on the mats, it flies by. Ooh, close.
Yeah, tough work. Oh, he's still
Oh,
going.
one more go.
The
One more go.
tenacity, dude.
I know. We love
The
it.
grit.
We love to see it.
Oh, there's Larry popped up in the frame.
Oh my gosh, he almost got that.
That was so sick.
That was so cool. Okay, we've got Larry next. The really cool thing I want to announce before Larry starts is that he brought his own card and typed out his own fun fact, which is nice because now I don't have to read anyone's handwriting. Not to say he has bad handwriting, but now I can read super easily. Larry has been climbing for 8 years. He'll be on the black circuit. Fun fact. Larry's big toe looks shorter than his second toe. This is known as Morton's toe. To be more precise, the second toe and big toe are about the same length. The difference comes from the bones in the middle of the foot. The bone that connects to the big toe, called the first metatarsal, is shorter than usual. This means the big toe starts further back in the foot, so it doesn't stick out as far as the second toe. Morton's toe is likely to be hereditary, and it is estimated that 20% of the population might have it.
Yeah. Dude, I feel so educated right now. I just learned something today.
I'm back.
I would like for Larry to show me his metatarsal today before he leaves.
I'm crying. I'm crying tears of joy, though. Tears of joy. Larry's on the black tape circuit. He's starting on the red holds. He slipped off the ice. Charlie's on the black tape circuit. She's starting on the black holds. She has a bit of a very powerful, physical, just heinous climb. This is the hardest one of the day, for sure. Yeah.
This is mean.
Yeah, this one's super mean.
So-
They get friendlier afterwards, I promise.
Yeah, they do. There is kind of a cheeky start here for the shorter climbers if they really stay kind of like right hip in on the left hold. Yeah, Charlie's got it figured out.
Nice,
here.
there we go.
Well
So now
done.
she's got to jump over to the jug. If she was able to do that, but backwards, it actually leads to an easier jump move across. Larry is ice skating his way across, figuring this out one step at a time.
Yeah, that boulder's infuriating.
It
Like,
is.
very infuriating.
The moment you breathe, you're off the boulder.
There's also a bit of cadence setting that we do as setters for rounds like this. Putting this as the first boulder is just kind of a really hard switch up when you come out as an athlete. To be
Definitely.
a frustrating first test.
We intentionally put some frustrating things in some important points in the round. And for the black tape circuit, we anticipate that these climbers have done comps, a number of comps.
Nice, Larry's made
And they
some
have.
progress.
Larry has done comps for almost a year and a half now. He's done these comps. And that's a top from him.
Great.
There we go, on our
Good
first
work.
black tape top of the night.
Lovely work.
Great work from Larry. Just able to find confidence in those footholds.
I think Charlie's looking for some other options now. Didn't like how it felt.
Going back to that, let's see if she pops over. There it is. Nice.
nice work.
Amazing. She's one hold away from the zone, so she needs to pop up, get her right hand settled. The zone hold is terrible. Can confirm it is one of the worst holds on the wall. It's sloping. So there, yep. As she comes down and says hello.
That was awesome.
Yep, the zone hold is quite bad. It's sloping, so I don't know how to describe this without using my hands and acting
at
with my hands. Point at it. Imagine a sloper. No, most holds have some sort of indentation to them where you can get your fingers or hand around. This does not. This is just open-handed. It's like slapping. I don't know.
Hands are on head right now.
Exactly.
Let's give her the spotlight.
Let's
Yeah.
go. That's a great
Let's do that.
segue. There we go.
Give her the spotlight.
Pressing buttons.
Yes. So the zone hold is designed to work really well with the subsequent holds, the ones that come after. Right now, it's really hard to down pull on them. It rewards getting your foot up really high onto that triangle.
Yeah, you'll see a really small black dot. If you go really close to your TV screen, you'll see a really small black dot on that triangle. She has to get her heel locked onto that black dot and then use that to rock over to get a decent grip on that zone hold. Really
It
good
sucks
start
on
from
its
her.
own. It's really, really, really bad on its own.
Oh, just needs to get some push out of her, out of her left foot.
She's doing a great job.
Yeah,
Charlie,
she's doing fantastic.
You're doing a great job. She's saying no thank you to this as well.
I think so, yeah. All right, we're going to be on climbs 1, 2, 3, and 4, so let's see. I pressed the right button. Let's go.
Let's go. All four up.
All 4 up.
All four up.
And we're going to welcome our next climber. Our next climber is Matt. Matt has been climbing for 4 months, I think. I don't think. He thinks. He's unsure. I'm not sure either. He's climbing the green tape circuit. Fun fact about Matt. I'm going to try and read this as well. They're long fun facts today. Wow, they're really putting me through my
Wordy,
paces.
guys, wordy.
If you see me at climbing and need a golf partner, I am your guy. Fun fact, I was a spokesperson for the Heart and Stroke Foundation.
That is a fun fact.
That is a fun fact. Those are 2 fun facts.
Very fun.
If you're looking for a golf partner, Matt's your guy. There he is, top right corner.
Yeah.
He's climbing the green tape circuit.
Different
First,
strokes for different folks, you know?
nice,
Little golf fun for ya.
nice. I got nothing.
Doesn't sound very fun to me, but, you know, different strokes for different
Yeah.
folks.
All right, Matt's going to be trying the green tape circuit, blue holds. It's a little hop across. Ollie is on the yellow. Looks like he's going to try and stop on that first one and not use that to paddle up. I think he's got that because he's going to be low enough on that hold to get purchase out of the feet. Matt's got a bit of a swing, so he's going to swing over to that blue, almost triangle-shaped wedge hold. And then once he does that, he's going to reach over to zone, and then he's going to have to hop again to the next blue triangle wedge-shaped hold.
So we did our very best with this boulder in zone 1 to keep the dimension quite big. It's a big committing move, but set in such a way that it's very accessible. The holds are like really, really, really good without opening up too many breaks.
Exactly.
Nice. Ollie's
Another
got a
attempt from
good
Ollie.
attempt,
Yep.
yeah.
Just got to jump a little bit higher onto that first hold. Oh, Matt goes for it. That was great from Matt. And then Danny's here on problem number 3. This is a very long technical boulder. So really requires trust and weight in the feet and moving as slow as possible with all the trust in your feet. It's a bit of a journey. It travels from one side of the screen to the other. Sweet. We got Jay-Z.
Jay-Z Lincoln Park.
Jay-Z Lincoln Park.
Collision Course. What an album, you know?
Yeah.
They don't make them like they used to, right, Brennan? They don't.
Jay-Z doesn't. Lincoln Park might. I don't know. I haven't heard the new one, but
Lincoln Park definitely does not.
Oh,
make 'em
okay,
like
true.
they used to. Even more so than Jay-Z.
shots fired at Lincoln Park. My God.
If only you knew.
I didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm going to go home and look this up.
Yeah,
And
and I can't wait to laugh about it tomorrow with you. It's going to be great.
most like alternative 2000s bands don't do well in the 2020s.
No.
And I'm sure our younger.
Oh, Good commitment, Ollie.
Ollie comes down flat.
That's always the challenge with these kinds of boulders. You
Yeah.
see it happen because if you really commit and you really bite your hands in, that can happen. You get going a little bit too fast.
Exactly.
the
Yeah,
hands
just
slip
kind of
out.
throws you off your axis and then boop. So Danny asked me if he'd like any of the problems today, and I said there's one you'd like, which was the yellow jump, because Danny loves to jump. And I said there's one you're going to be lukewarm on, and that's this one that he would be lukewarm on,
Nice,
because
Matt.
you are in. Oh, Matt's got really close to that jump.
I
You're
think
in
He's going to sort out the zone. I think Danny's going to get there.
for sure. This is him doing it right now.
Yeah, he's just.
I just had
yeah,
to
very close.
poke fun
There
of
it
him a
is.
little bit, and there he is. Sweet. So stepping through. Oh, I love step through.
Beautiful, stunning.
Nice.
Nice, Charlie.
Oh,
Ollie.
so good for Ollie. So close. So now Danny's got to come down with his left foot. It's going to be on that small triangle there. It's a slow tip over in balance. There is a small chip on that triangle volume, and he can put all his weight onto it and essentially go no hands. His left hand is holding onto a pebble, so squeezing between his thumb and index finger.
It's like a hope and a prayer.
It's a hope and a
Kinda
prayer.
above your head. It's like gives you the ability to push down into your foot more. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
An interesting challenge.
Ooh, so
Ollie's-
close from Ollie again. Yeah, he's got that. He's going to stop there. Getting the brush out like a true professional.
Nice.
Nice. Danny's on the last move. Let's focus in on Danny. Bottom left corner of your screen. Oh, so close. Just falls out of frame.
He's got time.
He's got time. So that move is very committing. It's not super physical. It's just you have to commit to standing up all the way. You're going into a slotted hold, and if you undercommit, then that happens. Oh, so close from Ollie. Every step that we take is another mistake to you.
Just caught in the undertow. dude.
Just caught in the undertow.
Yeah.
I hope you can't hear this, because then I think we'd be copyright struck. And
Yeah, actually.
ooh, really close, Molly. Going for a right hand, seeing if he can squeeze the volume. Danny's got 30 seconds left.
To work through a very, very precise and tenuous kind of position. It's tough
Yep.
to do this stuff fast. Really
It is,
tough.
yeah. That's the frustrating bit. Is you've done all this work to get here, and then you have to commit to this move.
20 seconds.
20 seconds left. There's still time.
I believe.
Nice, Ollie. Oh, so close
So
to stopping
high
there.
risk, high reward here for Danny.
Oh
Get in
no!
there.
And he's down.
So close.
What a heartbreaker. Oh, Ollie gets it.
Let's
Oh,
go.
no, so close to getting zone, too. My goodness.
Wow, right there, Ollie.
Yeah, really close. All right. Our next climber is going to be, I think, we'll see. It's Dylan. Yes,
Dylan.
Perfect. I just want to make sure before I start calling people the wrong names. Dylan's been climbing for a year and a half. He's on the green tape circuit. Fun fact about Dylan, he does art. He's an artist. I don't know visual. I don't know sculptures. I don't know what type of art, but artistic. Dylan, shout out your art channel in the comments after this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Big Bob Ross fan.
I
He
fell
told me.
asleep watching Bob Ross last night.
Dude.
I can tell you, recommend.
And you were listening to, weren't you listening to Daft
So
Punk or something too?
the weird thing was it was Bob Ross videos, but then YouTube was on autoplay, right? YouTube went all the way to
I know because I was
deep.
there, by the way.
Yeah. You're just sitting in the corner watching me. It was really weird. YouTube went to deep technical house, and I don't know what that means, but I kind of jammed with it. So
It's not electric or intensity house. It's
it's deep technical. Yeah, it was groovy. I was grooving.
They're making techno with the with the same scale we use. in
Exactly.
music now.
Oh, Larry's able to secure the zone. My goodness, he's holding on to nothing. So it's really hard to control that zone and move past it without getting your foot up in advance, as Larry has just discovered that. Charlie's figuring out this red slab on the bottom left corner of your screen. And Dylan yet to pull on. Let's have a go at the blue. I think he's about to do it right there. There he is. Cool. Let's see if he can swing and get all the way across to that zone hold. It's a weird position to generate from. You're trying to get into the wall, but you're trying to clear a couple of holds, and also you have nothing to push with your left foot, so it's just spin.
It's all your
Use momentum, yeah.
And it's a bit of a sweep kick as well. So we have a tendency to kind of like want to go a direction and kick super directly. It's actually very difficult to make it work when you do that.
For sure. Larry's electing for the face-in method as well. Jumping out to the jug, gets that second go. Let's see if he gets his foot up in advance.
It's a
Where his
tough
right
piece.
hand is where his foot needs to be.
Small box, high foot,
Yep.
tough heel to trust, but it makes that right hand feel actually usable. Let's see
It
if we can get
does.
up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky for Larry because he needs to get into a small box. He's a much taller climber, so we'll see if he can manage that. And then Charlie's figuring out, talk about this problem number 3 here. You're supposed to do a quick hop and shuffle. So there's 3 triangles you're looking at the bottom of Charlie's section here. You're hopping your right foot to the middle triangle and hopping your left foot to the first triangle, all in one move when you're diving out to the zone at the same time. So it's one big coordination shuffle.
Let's go, Charlie.
That's it. That's it. Very close. She's going for the step through, which I think could work as well. She just needs a little bit more momentum to generate. 2 minutes left for the climbers.
Intention is to hop for that one, right? Did you
It is
talk
to
about
hop
that?
over. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I blacked out there for a little bit. I wasn't listening.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
That's a very, very tough position to generate from. Very tough kind of hop to do while you're on the move.
For sure. We had some extra footholds at the beginning, but it was just way too easy to break it and not do the cool, fun hop. And we like cool, fun hops. Speaking of cool, fun hops, Dylan, cool, fun hopping his way across the problem number 1. Larry again, cool, fun hopping his way across problem number 2.
Yeah, these are some cool, fun hops.
Oh, there he goes.
There
Nice.
He's
Good
getting
read
the
from
now.
Larry. That's what he needs to do. Now he's got to push up and trust the heel's going to stick.
Yeah, you
'Cause-
really have to get it in and lock it down.
So close.
Yeah.
It's really hard because the heel is not very good. It's not a great hold.
It's flat, but it's very small.
Yeah.
So you really have to have the skill set to know how your heel's going to interface with it. It's not like you can just set it in a big cradle and trust it's going to stay. You really have to keep pressure through it. as you go.
Totally. The black tape circuit really asks a lot of you.
Makes that look very easy, though, doesn't it?
He does, yeah. He cruised through that section. Oh, Charlie got into the wall that time, so let's hope that she can just put a little bit more momentum behind it.
Charlie, Larry did not like the feeling of that heel hook.
No, he was not-
not going back.
Not vibing with the heel hook.
You take that back.
Bad heel hook vibes. 30 seconds out. He's getting the brush like a true professional.
One
20
more
seconds
good
left.
attempt. Yeah.
Let's go, Dylan.
Charlie can do this.
Close. Yeah, Charlie's got this. A little bit more momentum.
Oh,
Opting to
sharp
try and break it. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too late for that, though, with 7 seconds left. So
break. Nice, Charlie.
so close. Yep, just needs to get over the
Great
foot, and then
idea.
she's there. Yeah. All right, as time runs down, we'll welcome our next climber on the mats. We have Dennis. Dennis has been climbing for a total of 7 weeks.
Holy cow.
So you all at home thinking, hey, I'm new to climbing. I don't want to do an Onsight night. Come do an Onsight night. You don't need any experience in climbing. You can just get on the mats and give the white tape circuit a try. Much like Dennis is right now. Dennis is on white tape. Fun fact, he plays violin. That's great. I love the violin.
Prove it, Dylan.
Dennis.
Prove it, Dennis.
I just said his name.
Yeah.
Prove it, Mark.
Daryl, dude. Next time, bring it.
Yeah, bring the violin. You can play on your off time on
On
the
the
5 minutes
string.
off. Exactly. Ooh,
Oh, my goodness.
Danny on problem number 4, going for a beta break here. He needs to get his palm down.
Just clamping down.
Yeah. Okay, we had a lot of action going on. Matt's on problem 2. Ollie on problem 3. He's able to get to zone first go. Danny gets zone first go. Matt gets zone first go.
Just so much success right now.
So much success. Sometimes rounds are like that. Sometimes rounds you're looking. Oh my goodness, Danny's feet are
Danny's
something.
currently laughing in zone 4
Yeah,
at his own misfortune.
why not?
Yeah.
Nice, really good
He's gonna
bounce from
sort it
Ollie. Ollie is a fantastic slab climber. He has lots of bounce. Let's see if he can pull this last move off. It's big and committing. Nice, gets his fingers in the crimp.
Very
No
smooth.
worries for Ollie. That is a flash for him. Great work.
Good work.
Matt on the last move here. Just needs to get his feet settled. He's got to go left hand into that last hold there. But that was a great first attempt from Matt. He's got tons of time. So if I were him, and I'm not, but if I were him, I would take 2 minutes of rest. Oh, as Danny flies off that
Well
that
done.
zone hold. Yeah.
It's very, very, very challenging read there. He's kind of feeling it in real time.
Yeah.
Tough to know what to do with that big old hold.
It's a weird hold because you got to like wrap your hands around it. There's really no like pull down. You just got to like angle yourself around the hold itself. So
I imagine we'll see that one go a few different ways.
definitely. Yeah. Between
as
number 1 and
navigating.
4, I think it's going to be in the blue circuit. It's going to be climber's choice on how you do it.
I also could be putting these in a very wrong order, but I think I'm doing it right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. Yeah.
We'll get there.
It's going to be a long night. And we're glad that you're all here for our very long night. Thank you for coming in and watching. More Jay-Z plays over the loudspeaker. Danny lines up for his little hop. That isn't so much of a hop, but is more just a balance.
To Baby asks if I can climb upstairs if I go now. That is a very much yes. You can climb on the auto blaze as well.
For sure.
The rest of the gym is open.
Yeah.
It is just the main boulder that is closed for this.
But come up and say, hey, I'm the baby, because I want to know who you are.
Yeah, we must put a face to the name.
Duh name. Nice. Danny needs to get himself around this hold that is pushing him out from the wall. There you go. Perfect. He's got it. He's got his feet settled. I don't know if the screen can see this, his chat can see this, but his left foot is shaking.
He's doing great.
Yeah.
He's doing great. It gets worse now for him, but he's doing great.
Yeah. Oh, using that
like
span
it.
to pull himself over. There he goes.
Well done.
He's got to get his feet sorted. He needs his left foot on the next foothold on the volume. There's one more foothold to bring his left foot up. Or he can just use his height.
Oh, he's gonna make
That
it
is a
work,
top.
too.
That is a top.
Well done.
Nicely
Danny.
done from
Sorted
Danny.
out.
Good read.
Look at that long man.
That is
Well done.
2 tops and I think 3 zones from Danny tonight.
What a success story, man. That is so cool.
It rags to riches. And then he's going to join us on stream in like 5-10 minutes. He just
From
needs to catch
sender to commentator.
Yeah.
Look at this transition. Right
multiple
now.
hats.
Well done.
All right, we have 1 minute left. I believe we just have Matt on
Spotlight.
problem 2. Spotlight on Matt. Oh, we might have Dennis as well, actually. Nope. Oh, I got this. I promise I got this.
You're doing great.
There we go.
Dennis may have said no thank you.
He might have sat down.
He may have said no thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it on Matt then. If we see Dennis at the corner of my eye, I'm sorry. I apologize, Dennis. I'll come back to you. All right, this is Matt's last attempt. We didn't get to talk about this climb too much because there's a lot of action on the walls, but this is a very physical, powerful climb. You're constantly bringing your feet up past your hips as high as possible, like that. And it is tiring. That 5 minutes goes by fast, and it really zaps your energy. With another committing last move, so you really have to put everything into that last move. Tyler, can you talk into the mic?
Checking 1, 2, 3. Hey, Ann Hamilton, if you could let us know how this level is, that would be very, very nice.
I turned Tyler up, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I might have turned him up way too much.
Is that a mixed channel of both of us, too?
No, I think I just turned up
All right.
yours.
We should be fine.
Okay, cool. Our next climber is Connor. Connor has been climbing for 3 months. He'll be on the white tape. Sorry, nice. He'll be on the white tape circuit. Fun fact about Connor: his bus ride is in 3 hours. And there we go. We'll go to all 4.
Can I see that fun fact?
Let's see the fun fact.
Can I fact check your fun fact?
Sure.
My bus ride is 3 hours.
Oh, his bus ride is
like
3 hours.
Daily, dude?
To where?
Yeah,
to school?
where are you going?
To here? Yeah. All right. We need to focus in on Charlie on number 4. We didn't fix the tape.
Charlie, that one tape can also just be.
Go up and tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to fix some tape. We accidentally missed a thing, but we're going to figure this out. We're all professionals here. Nice. On the fly tape fix. We did it. Absolute professionals. All right, Dylan's pulling on to problem number 2. He gets past zone.
You saw nothing.
Larry's able to get zone really quickly on problem number 2 there. Charlie's able to skip the...
Strong.
Yep.
Very strong.
Yep.
So that's why the on-the-fly change wasn't made.
Wasn't a good idea, but
yeah. It's okay. We're gonna see more success now.
In life, you live and you learn. You know.
Yeah. Impulsive decisions make for bad downfalls.
Yeah. Bad choices were made, but here we are. Charlie still has a problem to climb. She's got the pistol squat up.
Yeah, it's not easy by any means.
No.
A heady last move here.
And that's a big committing kind of like fall into the corner there.
She's got it though. She got the
For
balance.
sure. Yeah. Nice. Fall right into the corner. There we go.
Well
Good.
done
Get the
with
foot
the
set up.
hand.
Get the hand set up. There it is.
That's a big top from Charlie.
Nice. That's 1 top and 2 zones from Charlie on the black tape circuit.
It's fine.
No.
I feel like let's give everybody
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
1 on each. Do you want to do 1 on each? I don't know.
Sure. Another on the fly.
Yeah.
Yo, change the camera so the next on the fly change.
Yeah,
There's no evidence. Yeah.
Let's focus in on... I think I can do a camera for this.
1 and 2 or no?
No, because
So
I
we
need
cut
some
Larry
Larry.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
We got to go back
It's
to
okay.
all
There
4.
can be evidence. There can be evidence.
Yeah. So Larry's able to navigate past the zone hold, but it doesn't get any easier from here. Unless it's Larry, in which case he proved me wrong, and it gets a lot easier from there. There you go. All right, Dylan's able to get past zone, just needs to get his feet settled before he goes up to that next handhold. So now we're just on problems 1 and 2 here with Dylan and Connor. Now would have been a good time for you to change the holds, Tyler.
Where?
Well, right now because
Oh, yeah.
I'm only on cameras 1 and 2.
What do you mean? I never did that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I was here the whole time.
We can talk about the setting process. How long did it take us to set these climbs today, Tyler?
We actually did it pretty quick today. We were done, We were done 3:30. We started at 9.
Yeah, it's like a 9 to 3:30. We prepped the walls last night. We were here till about 10, stripping the walls, making sure
Yeah.
they're all blank and the holds are clean, so we can come in and put some fresh ideas on the wall.
Yes. It is a fair amount of labor, as you can imagine, getting everything up there. There's a lot of stuff involved.
Totally. Not only just like lifting the holds onto the wall, but like trying the problems again and again and making sure that what Charlie did doesn't happen on problem number 4.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit harder. That very big kind of inverted move or cartwheel move is like very difficult to force for everybody. So,
Totally, yeah.
We're doing our best out here.
And we have quite a lot of heights that we're setting for right now. You'll see in the next round, we have Brad, Larry, and Ollie. So they range, I don't know exactly how tall they are, but, over 6 feet
Yeah.
to like under 5'4" in the same circuit is really hard to set cool, unique movement for everybody.
I'm
Sounds like we're going to do a commentator switch
we're
here.
going to switch out. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Brandon, for this.
Thank you for being here, Tyler.
For the opportunity.
Anytime.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Yeah. goodbye.
I'm just gonna keep looking at you until you're leaving. Okay, you're leaving.
I'm chair swapping. Danny's better at this.
Oh, I see.
All right, we're going to welcome our next climber on the mats. Hopefully you all can hear me because I'm on a new mic now. Our next climber is Brad. Brad has been climbing for 4 years before Reach and 2 years at this gym at Reach Indoor Climbing. Brad will be on the black tape circuit once again. He is also touching holds at Rock and Chalk right now. Touching holds at Rock and Chalk right now. I am also touching holds at Rock and Chalk right now. I think that means he's route setting there. Or maybe it just means he's climbing there. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him. But Brad's going to be on the ice Mario level of problem number 1. As I'm joined here
I return.
by Danny.
I was going to say triumphant, but not quite triumphant.
That was pretty
Triumphant for
triumphant.
me. I'm very pleased. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Friday evening?
This is the professionalism that I lacked that Danny has. So
Asking people how they're doing.
yeah, well, I don't know, just the way you say it. I just like talk.
You put on the broadcaster voice.
It's the broadcast voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ollie's able to get past his own.
Yeah, he
Making
made that look a lot easier than I did. That looked pretty smooth.
My golden rule in climbing is no matter what you do, there's always someone about 20 years younger who will make it look a lot easier.
I felt like I was up there for 10 to 15 minutes.
Nice, and there's
on
a
that
top
one.
from Ollie.
Awesome.
Amazing, cruising that slab section.
Absolutely cruising it. Yeah, this is a great circuit. Super fun. Thank you, Brandon. Congrats
you.
to the setters who have yet again outdone themselves. This thing is really fun. I'm absolutely furious I didn't get the third one. I
Yeah.
was so close. Really should have had that. If I had figured out that opening move a little faster,
For sure.
I think that would have gone. But
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like you were going for this like kick off the wall and then go with 2 hands on the yellow there.
Yeah.
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 Not to what we intended, but it was really cool. And if it went, then it would have
Oh,
been
so you mean the second one?
the second one. Sorry,
Right,
you're talking
yeah,
about the
yeah,
third
yeah.
one.
No, the third
Oh,
one, which
the
I had
last
my
one, yes.
hand on and almost
Yes,
finished.
yeah.
The second one I don't think was going to go in the 5 minutes, but I did love it. It's super fun. I would
Yeah.
like to get it, and I was doing it wrong, you're saying.
You're doing it not to setter's intention, but I
Okay,
think
great.
that way is going to go. So
Yeah. Are you meant to stop on that first hold?
No, you're meant to like use that first hold as a match, and then go to the second hold with your right hand in one swing, and then you're going to swing back. So that's when you put your left
Swing
hand on the third one.
all up to the wow. Okay.
So it's like
yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I
You were
did
doing
not.
like 1, 2.
and then swing back the other
Exactly,
way was
yeah.
what I was imagining.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Everyone who
interesting.
approaches this is trying to stop on that first one, which, as you know,
That's not going to work for me.
it's very hard.
Yeah.
very hard to do
Definitely
that.
not going to stop on that hold. I'm not. I'm sure there are people who can, but
Yeah,
not me.
yeah.
I think we're only looking at 2 climbers here.
I think so. We've
It's
got
just deceptive because he's also in the other frame.
2 Brads. 2 Brads, 1 Matt.
I can probably fix that a little bit. What are we looking at?
We're looking at Brad on
3
1 and
yes?
3. Yes. Danny knows where all the buttons are. I have no idea what I was doing, so I had Tyler's voice down too low. I had to fix that.
That probably is my fault.
Yeah.
Or was Tyler eating the mic?
He was eating the mic.
He was
yeah.
eating the mic?
Yeah.
Then it was my fault.
That guy's been in movies. He knows how to talk into a mic. All right, Matt pulls on. We haven't talked about green number 3 yet. Matt's just trying to skip right past the bad crimp. I mean, good.
Reviewing the chat, I see that Tyler was chirping me about my fun fact from last month.
100%. Yeah, I didn't
About
even
Abigail
address
Breslin.
that. Abigail Breslin.
Did you take issue with my fun fact this time, or did you let it slide?
I mean, I had to confirm if it was you juggling water skis or juggling on water skis.
Juggling on water skis,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Well, it's not a loophole. I'm not just standing on land on a pair of water skis.
Yeah, fair. While they're in water was the assumption that I think all of us made.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Yeah.
This isn't Taskmaster.
Nice. Ooh, Matt's pulling on. He needs to get his weight over his left foot, and then he's able to get his right foot on the starting handhold, and then pop over to the zone.
This is the green tapes or the black tapes?
Matt's on green tape.
Green
Yeah.
tapes with the black holds.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't tell from here which color the tape is.
Yeah, Matt's been on green tape. Brad is still working away, chipping away at this no text thing, the most frustrating problem in the circuit right now, I believe.
This is great. I haven't seen any of the non-blue problems yet.
Nice.
I'm excited to
Well, I
get
can tell you
my
this
eyes on
one
them.
is just aggravating. It is a bad time. It is a real bad time. And it's hard to stay positive when your feet just keep slipping.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
But Brad is one of the most positive climbers I've ever met. So Brad
true.
can do it.
It's true. I don't think Brad has a sad setting.
No. Not at all. Brad has psych and then more psych.
Yeah.
He just needs to get his weight over his right foot there, and then he's nailed that down. But his time runs out, and we have to welcome our next climber on the mats. We got Mac. Mac's been climbing for a year. She'll be on the green tape circuit tonight. Fun fact about Mac. She made Mark Carney his coffee last week and met him.
Wow.
Maybe that's why he won. I don't know.
Maybe
He just
that
had good
coffee is what kicked it over the edge.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
One time I met Rob Ford.
Oh, yeah?
That's the wrong button.
There we go.
That's the one we're looking for.
Thank
I just
you.
reached over. I tried to do Danny's job for him, and I did
It's
it
my
even
bad.
worse.
I am adjusting to being here.
Yeah.
I'm still breathing quite heavily. I'm trying to do that off mic.
Larry's
But,
able to break the handstand as well. He can't set a good handstand these days. Or it's hard to set a good handstand. Yeah.
So that hasn't been done yet?
The
Upside
handstand has
down?
not been done upside
Okay.
down. No, but I believe.
It is not maybe the first instinct of many people.
Yeah, I think we went through a couple of problems here. Problem one was we want to make it for both tall and short people.
Right.
So then we made it for no one. You live and learn, though.
Yeah, well.
And Larry is going to get a really cool flash here, but he is in not amazing place in this no texture dihedral.
Got to get that foot in. Oh, he's going to go low with the foot. Wow.
Nice. There's a top from Larry. Perfect.
Awesome.
Dylan's
That was
cruising
that's
through the
that's
green
a
tape
pretty
there.
brutal iron cross.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
If you don't do it your way,
Yeah.
then that I don't think that a ton of people will be able to do that iron cross.
I agree. Okay, a lot of things had happened in that time. I think Mac had done a few attempts. She might be finished the climb. She might have finished.
I'm only seeing one.
Nope, she's getting back on the mats.
So then we're at number 2.
Number 2
And number 1, is it going to be? Yes.
2 and 1. So we got Connor on number 2 on the white holds. This has a really cool finish move. It's a knee bar, so you have to wedge your knee between those 2 last holds in order to get some
Knee
purchase.
bar in a
knee
white
bar
tape. I
in a
love
white
it.
tape. I know. We're really trying to introduce some unique skills to the white tape climbs.
Yeah. Get him started on the tricky stuff.
Yep.
So our camera for number 1 is attached to a pillar that is holding up the upstairs.
Yeah, thank you for explaining that. I had
And
no idea how to
there
explain
are
it.
people upstairs, and when they fall off the wall, it shakes the camera.
I just kept making the joke earthquake,
Yeah.
and then no one on the chat laughed, and I just felt really bad, and that was my night.
I
so.
don't have a solution for this at the moment. With the equipment that we have.
You can tell all the people warming up upstairs to stop
Stop
jumping.
warming up upstairs.
Yeah.
Downstairs, don't lean on that pole.
Yeah.
And then it probably will still shake.
On a
just
wing,
because
on
of the
a
building.
wing and a prayer is how we operate here.
It's absolutely true. That was a bit of excitement too. Right after my first climb, I got to go and fix a camera real quick.
Nobody knew.
They didn't even know.
No, I pressed the right buttons.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Amazing.
You just ruined it. Now
I'm
everyone
sorry.
knows.
I
but
did not know that. I assumed that from past experience with the stream, I assumed that it had been discussed at length, which is how I would have done it if it was me.
Don't ever let them see your anxiety. Is my golden rule.
Don't let them see your janky live stream setup
Exactly.
falling apart
Yeah.
in real time.
But what other community-based competitions can claim to have a live stream of this caliber, of this
4-camera
magnitude?
live stream
Yeah.
with live commentary
I dare you, chat, to find another.
from one of the best climbers in Canada and also some guy.
Are you the best climber in Canada?
Yeah, that's me.
Sick. I know that I'm some guy, so I know why.
Deeply entrenched in your identity as being some guy. Are we
We've got about a minute left.
a minute? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we've been.
I guess it is on the screen, but it's right over the light on this one. Unfortunately.
Oh, nice.
Our
Yeah.
clock is not super well placed on this.
Well, I can turn the
particular
lights
screen.
off if you like.
That's true.
Do a little
Could turn the
glow in the dark
lights off.
climbing here.
They don't need to see the holds, right?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You kind of just feel it out, anyways. You run on vibes.
Yeah.
Have
Have you considered making that the gym motto?
Have
Reach
I?
indoor climbing. You
Run
run
on
on
vibes?
vibes.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Running on vibes alone since 2023.
Three?
2023?
It's going to be our 2-year anniversary next month, Danny. Did you
That's
know that?
very exciting.
I know.
I can hardly believe it, actually.
Same. Yeah, I feel like we just opened. And we've been doing this for like a year and 2 months
It's
now.
been over a year
Yeah.
of the live streams. Yeah, we're about to start up with all 4 again, and I'm going to remember to switch the cameras over because
Perfect.
that is the kind of stream we're running here.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, our next climber is Christian. I'm very excited for this. He's been climbing for a year. Every month he gives us a fact about Doo-Doo the Clown. Every month for 3 months. So we're 3 for 3 right now. But here's this month's Doo-Doo the Clown fact. Doo-Doo the Clown has a key to the city of Toronto. A key to the city of Toronto.
That we're going to have to start doing some Googling on this doo-doo guy. I would love it if that brush wasn't on the mats for our friend who's about to get on the wall here.
Charlie, can you move that brush off the mats? No problem. Thank you. We're just fixing a little brush technical. To the rescue. Christian's on the black tape circuit with all the no textured, bad dual textured feet. Matt's pulling on to problem number 4. Their first look at green tape problem number 4.
Oh.
It is a slab climb, so it's a climb with very small footholds that's kind of leaned into the wall. You need to trust your feet.
Those look like really bad footholds.
They're not great. They're definitely not great.
On the camera, it's actually quite difficult to even see 2 of them. There's 2 very, very small foot chips on that huge triangle.
On that massive triangle, yeah. Yeah,
And even to the naked eye, they're quite difficult to see.
definitely. Dennis is making some progress through problem number 3. This is another slab climb in the bottom left corner of your screen. Nice. Matt's able to get zone on problem 4. Christian getting close to the zone of problem 1. Just slipping off that foothold there. And Brad is in an agonizing problem number 2. I don't think you've seen this one, Danny, but this is one of the harder problems of the night
Oh, that's cool.
that we do not expect to go down, but I want to hear some...
I love one of those.
I want to be wrong.
A
I'd like to
problem
be
you
wrong.
don't expect to see go. This move looks
Yeah, so this is one of the trickier moves. It is horrifying. He needs
Is
to get
it
his
just
right...
is it a huge squeeze on that sloper?
I think he's just going to be able to reach. I think he can get his left foot out to the volume and reach all the way over with his left hand, but he's
But
got to get his foot settled
Somebody
further left.
might have to cut feet for that, or if
Yeah,
you cut
100%.
feet, and then where
Oh, are
does
we
your
talking
foot
about
go?
the same problem?
Problem number 2?
Oh, no, I was talking about problem number 4 with Matt. Problem number 2, you want to bring your foot to a small heel hook that's on that triangle there, the big triangle that Brad's over Brad's right hand.
Yes.
Nice, so close from Matt,
Oh.
really close. He's got that for sure. You want to heel hook that, and then you want to rock over that heel to get your right hand on the zone hold, that sloper.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's like heel over your head,
Heel
rock over onto a
jeez.
sloper, have a really bad
On the little
time.
chip is where the heel goes?
Correct, yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness gracious.
Yeah.
That's a terrible nightmare.
It's, yeah. Life is full of them sometimes, and we got a few of them here, so.
Sometimes it's important for the lesson to be, it's sometimes it's just bad news,
Exactly. Dennis going for a no hands rest on problem number 3. He's able to find, but he just loses his balance and slips off. Now he's having a look at the last holds there. Matt's pulling on again.
Oh, look at this. He's got the sloper on. Oh, geez.
So that's the same thing that Larry did. He's laughing now. That's funny. That's the same thing that Larry did. He was able to get the sloper with his right hand, but it's really hard to control without having your heel pre-placed. You need to get that heel placed initially, and then you can use that to rock over onto the sloper.
Wow. I'm trying to imagine making use of that little chip with the heel.
Very hard.
You wouldn't want to be in rental shoes for that.
Not at all.
I don't
no.
think.
No,
I think you need a nice stiff heel for that.
absolutely. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, can we do the problems as route setters? The answer is yes. We've done, as a collective, every single problem. The black one, though, we've only done in sections.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because we're exhausted. It's been a very
Yes.
long day of route setting, and 2 days, actually, because we started last night. We did it as the jump on its own, and then we tried this problem from the jump to the end. So this is the only one, black number 2, that we haven't sent from start to finish.
Right. But yes, of course, by the time you get to the point where you're able to
Do the moves.
really do the moves when they're on the wall, you've been at it for hours.
Exactly.
Been climbing the routes as you go. You know, most of us climb for 30 minutes and our arms are kaput.
Yeah. Imagine-
Case in point, I can barely grip my coffee cup right now.
There we go.
So yeah,
Our
imagine
forerunning takes about 2 to 4 hours, depending on the day.
Yeah.
And then our setting takes about 3 to 4 hours as well. So it's quite a lot of.
That is crazy. And we're having a
physicality.
bit of an issue with which is that
Are
camera
we?
3? Yes.
Okay,
I'm
well, I
getting
will
some
welcome our next climber
choppy-
on
Oh,
the mats, Toby.
I'm
Toby's
just
been
gonna go
climbing.
check on camera.
Sure. Yeah. I will continue talking about Toby. Toby's been climbing for 15 years and 1.5 months. Toby, that's so specific. I'm a big fan. They'll be climbing on the blue tape circuit tonight. Fun fact, again, I'm going to read this just verbatim. First go. Here we go. In my early 20s, I hitchhiked from Toronto to Inuvik. Oh, cool. Northern part of Northwest Territories. That's awesome. I didn't know that about them, but I'm learning fun facts as well. They'll be pulling on to the black holds in the corner, top left of your screen. Who else do we have? We have Mac on problem number 2, Connor on problem 3, and Dylan on the blue hold screen tape problem number 4 on the bottom right corner of your screen that we just saw Matt do. I don't know who to watch because there's a lot of action on the walls right now, but oh, we see a camera go down. We're down, Danny. Down. It's down? Down, yeah. We're back up.
Yeah. Okay, good. There we go.
Nobody breathe. Nobody blink.
No, that's good. It makes sense that it was down. I was fixing it.
Tyler is behind us watching through the window right now.
We're being spied on.
Yeah. Toby's figured out the face out start. Hopefully they'll face out the entire way. Connor is...
Oh, did I do that?
You faced out, yeah.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did the whole time.
You just, I guess, blacked out through most of your circuit.
I
You don't
definitely,
remember
I definitely
a single
didn't
thing.
feel that I was doing it right, but
No,
I
you
did
did it.
do it. So.
You did it right, yeah. Dylan is on the crux move now, the hardest move of this this problem. 2 ways to do it. You can go over as a slab slowly, but we anticipate that people of Dylan's height are going to swing their foot in and kind of jump to that next hold. But again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm often wrong.
I've never seen it.
Nice. Thank you. It's nice to have someone in my corner. Normally it goes like the exact opposite way, and everyone's like, yeah, you're wrong all the time, Brandon. You don't know what you're talking about.
I've never been witness to that
You've
so
only
far.
been doing this for 20 years. Are you new?
Oh,
Toby's working out
Toby's
some-
trying
yeah.
in facing.
Some interesting positions there. The cool thing about this boulder is there's going to be like 100 different ways to do it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I was so relieved when I stayed on it. When
Yeah.
I got on it backwards, and I thought, okay, this is either going to be one of these things that I try to start for the next 5 minutes.
Totally.
Or this is going to work.
Yeah. Yeah. And the really cool thing is the entire time you're doing one of the 100 methods, you're thinking it's the wrong way.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm doing something horribly wrong. This has gone awful. Why am I doing
definitely
this?
thought I was doing it wrong
Yeah.
as I was going.
And that's why it's my favorite boulder of the night. So
I was delighted to find myself at the top of it. Like, oh, okay.
all right. All right, so Dylan needs to work out a swing here. He's got to kick away with his left foot, swing in, and then stand over. Oh, looks like he's opting for the slow, kind of slabby static method, but I don't know if it's going to go for someone of his height. It might, but if you have the reach, then you can definitely do it. But it's a big span that you're trying to make. Minute and 15 left. We've been
This,
talking a little bit
blue
about the music
prob-
tonight, Danny.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
We never do that.
We don't know. We
talk about the
often
music
time-
on this stream?
Exactly. This is
We're
climbing
usually
only.
laser focused
Yeah.
on the climbing.
Yeah. Only climbing is what we talk about.
Oh,
but
this is-
we've got some 2000s party hip hop playlists going on right now.
Very
so
nice.
yeah,
I did hear "Kiss Me Through the Phone" while I was climbing.
that's a classic.
and it did transport me
good.
when I
To
heard
what?
it. I guess that would have been
High school?
high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're in the high school in the 2000s.
yeah. It would have been like the 12th,
Do you hear that, Gen Alpha?
11th grade.
We were in high school in the 2000s.
Yeah. I think I can't tell if our audience is skewing older this time.
I don't know what
Usually
our
we
demo
seem to
is
have-
anymore. Yeah.
If Naveen is not here,
True.
then there's no telling who will show up.
Exactly. Yeah. 20 seconds left. This will likely be last attempts for our climbers.
I see DaBaby is in the chat.
The
That's
baby has been
exciting.
in the chat. Yes. Yeah. That's been really cool. I got to chat with DaBaby for a
Yeah.
while. They're coming tonight.
That's
Gonna
awesome.
see DaBaby. Yeah.
They should post about that on Instagram
Oh, that'd be great.
so that you get some.
Get the hype up.
Oh yeah, get some real attention on the gym. This is a cool looking green tape.
It is really cool.
Number
It's
2.
too bad that Mac timed out when
Right
when he
as we got
focused.
to it.
And that was her first time getting the zone as well. That's too bad, but Matt gets a zone. As we welcome our next climber on the mats, Linnea. Linnea has been climbing for 3-ish years. She'll be on blue tape circuit tonight. Fun fact about Linnea. She totally forgot the climbing mugs, and we had to go back. So she brought climbing mugs. Those are our raffle prizes for tonight. Mugs that have climbing holds on them, and they were generously donated. And I'm going to look up the name in a second while Danny talks and fills the blank space.
Yes. So here we go. We got Brad brushing up problem number 3. Linnea is trying to work out this opening, trying to decide whether to face in or face out. She is able to just squeeze right into that hold facing inward. Made that look really smooth.
I'm ready, Danny.
Hit me.
Mugs were generously donated by Stockhausen Pottery. If you're in the market for pottery, at Stockhausen, spelled Hausen, Pottery on Instagram.
The German way.
It's the German way or the highway in my books. For my pottery needs, at least.
Brad is making some pretty exasperated gestures over in this direction.
Oh, sick. This is lip gloss.
Excuse me?
My lip gloss is poppin'. My lip gloss
Oh,
is
the
cool.
song.
The song. Yeah. No,
I thought you...
Bill Breslin is an Academy-nominated award person. You don't know her. It's not our fault.
I hope you drove all the way just to say this, and now you're just leaving. And I just dip in.
Now, I'm going back to Angus.
Nice.
Tyler is on my side in the Abigail Breslin debate.
Abigail Breslin. We got a lot of things happening on
We
the
got to
wall.
get Abigail on the stream.
I know. You know her, apparently, so you go ahead and do that. All right, Christian on problem 2. Linnea for another go on problem number 1. She's facing in the whole way, which I think is a little bit more challenging than the face out. And Brad is able to make it past the first move on problem 3. Now he's got quite a long slab ahead of him. He's got to turn his hips around the corner, get on the other side of that red triangle.
Look at what Linnea is doing.
Linnea is
Look at this
drop
drop knee.
upside down backwards. Oh, that looks super gross, but I'm a fan.
That is insane. If she can make this work. This
She's
is the
gotta
thing,
unlock.
too, is that this, like, facing in, just watch that knee. Jeez, I can't get
Wow.
over the way, what she was just able to do with her
The
knee.
flexibility, that was
Yeah,
insane.
that was ridiculous. But I feel like that might, while you're doing it, that might feel like
Ooh, top from
beta,
Brad.
You know?
What's
it's
that?
like
Sorry,
what you were
go ahead.
saying. Whatever way you're doing it is going to feel wrong.
For sure. Yeah, and you don't know what the right way is because, to be honest, there isn't one for a problem like this.
Yeah.
There's 100 ways to solve it. You just got to find the way that fits you. If you're 6'1" or 5'3", you can send this
Oh.
climb.
Is this a blood technical?
Oh, we've got a blood technical.
We need. Okay.
Did we make the
Please
interstitial?
remind me.
I will.
That I need to make a musical stinger for when we have a blood technical.
Blood technical. Diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-doo.
It's very important that we have that for next time.
I guess for first-time watchers, a blood technical means there is someone's blood on the wall, and we need to clean that off before the next person goes. Typically, if it's a person climbing's blood, we eat into their time to clean their blood off the walls. We try our best not to eat into other people's times. You'll see Peyton up there, one of our staff climbers
Giving it a good spray and wipe.
extraordinaire, wiping the blood off the wall so the next climber can get on the wall blood-free. Dennis, bottom right corner of his screen, is able to secure the zone. He's got a little bit of a step up to do. His feet are backwards. He's got to swap out his feet there. But he did secure the zone with that attempt, so those as partial points.
Linnea made this work facing out.
Ooh, yep. Facing out. Facing out is definitely the way. And then the hip scum. Earlier we talked about neck scumming.
Oh, yes, I did. Is that where you? Yeah, I was
You
doing
did the
that
neck
with my
scum.
neck. Yeah.
Yeah. Where you just like wedge your neck into a wall. Sounds as comfortable as
That was
it
the part
is
where I felt that I was doing it wrong. That
Yeah.
was the exact moment where I went,
when
okay,
you're neck scumming. Yeah.
I'm sure I am in the wrong position here.
Hip scum is way more comfortable because you're basically just sitting down on the hold.
Yes.
And that's the way to finish that problem. Christian having another go at that dyno across the wall.
Is that hold that you're dynoing to any good, or is it?
It's a big jug. It's
Yeah,
really
it
good,
is.
but it's like sideways.
It's in there weird, eh?
Yeah, it's in a
facing
weird
kinda
direction,
funny.
and it's hard to generate too. 20 seconds left. This will likely be the last attempt for Dennis over here.
All right,
Christian's
Christian,
last
let's
attempt.
go. Oh,
Close. Facing out is the easier way to do that move than facing in. All right, our next climber on the mats will be Torben. Torben has been climbing for 4 to 5 years. He's climbing on the blue tape circuit. And fun fact about him, he's out of facts again. Once again, he has no
Well,
fun facts.
we're supposed to make one up, are we not?
I do. The
Or is that
relevant-
only when they're left blank?
That's only when they're
when
left
they're
blank.
left totally
Yeah,
blank.
this
we
is
make
kind of
one
like a
up.
weird gray
This
area.
way, yeah. This
Yeah.
way we just correct the grammar.
I like the fact
Because
that
if you were out of facts before,
yeah,
you're just you're not out of facts again. You're just still out of
you're
facts.
still out of facts.
You know?
The facts have not improved. They've just not gone anywhere. Yeah.
Unless in between now and then
Yeah.
you collected new facts,
Sure.
lost them,
Yeah.
and then now he's out of facts again.
Exactly.
But I find that hard to believe. If you don't want us to do this to you, just write a fun fact.
Exactly. It's super easy. What's your dog's name? Like,
Yeah.
what was your math mark in grade 5?
It can also be made up. You don't have to prove it.
I know.
Look at what Christian's doing with this doo-doo the clown nonsense.
Doo-Doo the
that
Clown
he claims
might
is all
not
true.
exist. His last fun fact was Doo-Doo the Clown is real, and real was underlined, which made it sound like a horror movie, honestly. Doo-Doo the Clown is real, and
So,
he's
I like the idea that
in your
years from
garage.
now, after this building has been shuttered, some kids will be they'll be exploring this
great attempt
abandoned
from Mac.
building, and the only thing that will be left is a slip of paper that says "Doo-Doo the Clown is real," with it underlined.
I'm just gonna hand that unsuspectingly to like a child on the street. Doo-Doo the Clown is real, and just walk away.
There is a non-zero chance that Christian is Doo-Doo the Clown.
No,
as well.
I would say more than 50% sure at this point.
Look at Torben doing the same drop knee
Yep,
that Linnea
Torben's
was working
faced
on.
in. He's in a not fun place. It's not where you want to be in life. Smushed up against a wall and a bunch of fiberglass holds. Toby's going for some big skips on the yellow paddle dyno.
I did think about that, but it feels pretty far when you're up there on the wall.
Definitely possible, but challenging.
Yeah.
Challenging. We tried to set against it. Mac was able to get her foot up. That is zone for Mac.
I think
Perfect.
Torben's pretty close to. Torben got out of that drop knee somehow.
He did. He's got his knee on it, though. He's in, like, a not fun space again.
Yeah, this is tough to get your hands up.
Yep. Let's see if Mac can finish up prob number 3 here. Torben on prob number 1.
Oh, almost.
Torben's got to turn around and get the hip scum.
Yeah, there we go.
There he goes. Mac has one more move to go. Just needs to get her foot settled on a little foot chip under her right foot. When she brings her center of gravity around that volume, she's able to get more purchase on the hold.
That's a top for Torben.
That's a top for Torben. Let's see if Mac can top this out.
Mac
If
is
she
so
spun her
close.
right heel, so she was straight onto the wall. Ooh, that's new beta. But if she was able to spin her right heel, then she'd get more weight into her right foot.
Kind of lean against
Exactly,
the
yeah.
ending hold there. Yeah, that's looking
There you go.
good.
That's better. With the flag out.
Oh, so
just
close.
pinged off that hold. Really close, though. And she's
So
got a minute
close.
40, so we're on
We are
2
looking
and
at
3.
2 and 3, yep.
Toby on 2 and Mac on 3.
By the way, this set has been my favorite for the cameras so far because they're very
Centered?
separated.
Separated,
So
nice.
I can make these 2 shots that are right next to each other without having both climbers on both screens,
You'll love to see it.
which drives me crazy when I have to do that. So I'm very pleased.
Another attempt from Toby. They're going for that skip still. I think it'll go. It's definitely possible. We did it in 4 running, but it's more challenging. It's a larger jump.
It's really high.
It is very high.
The starting position forces you to be very low. Like
Yeah.
you're leaning against those holds. To get any momentum out of them, you have to be really low. So it feels crazy far to do it that way.
Toby's been practicing their jumps, though. Speed climber. All speed climbers know how to jump. Oh, Mac's able to get
Come
more
on,
purchase.
Mac. Yes.
That is the top. That's
Beautiful.
a
Look at that with
really-
the foot up on the volume.
Really smart way of adjusting your beta there. Changing the method that you're doing.
That looked really comfortable
Yeah.
at the end for sure.
All right, and 30 seconds left. This will likely be Toby's last couple of attempts. I think they're opting to save. Nope, one more go. Come on, Toby.
It's hard to stop doing this one.
Yeah.
You keep feeling like maybe this one.
You're closer.
Right?
You're closer.
Yeah.
Just spin the wheel one more time.
I really wore myself out on this one, and I lost a lot of skin.
Totally. That was kind of the plan with this one.
Yeah.
Is to have people try it a lot of times and then go into a very slow moving.
It really worked. It really worked on me.
Tyler was talking about that earlier. The cadence, I think, was the word he used as a true professional.
I
know,
like
what a
that.
professional.
I like
our next
that.
climber on the mats is Flo. Flo's been climbing for 4 months. This is her third on-site night. She's climbing the white tape circuit. Fun fact about Flo, this is cool. She raised 500 red Californian worms.
She raised them?
Raised them.
Raised 500 red Californian worms?
Yeah. Yeah, raised them.
That is a fun fact.
Yeah.
Well, I have questions.
I'm
We're
gonna
going to have to
ask
get her over here.
Yeah,
after.
my main question is, which one was your favorite?
Yeah,
because
which
like
one?
everyone, parents in the chat,
Did you name them all?
You all have a favorite. Let's
If you
face it.
raised them, I mean
Yeah.
that's it's such an active verb for
Yeah.
that, you know. I have many follow-up questions about this fun fact. That's a fun fact, folks.
Yeah, that's how
Take
you do
notes.
it. That's how. That's what we in the biz call a fun fact.
Also, I just wanted to point out,
Nice.
Brad says this is silly. I love it.
We really hope Brad goes for the handstand method. It might not happen,
This is,
but
I
we
think,
really hope that he does.
I think this is Brad's setting,
Ooh, Linnea almost able to stop on problem 2.
the more psyched setting.
Yeah.
As you were saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Psyched was earlier, and now we're into
This is more psyched.
Really psyched.
He's turned it up to about a 9 right now. And if he does the handstand, we might get it to a 10.
We might see brand new levels of Brad's
Of psych.
psychedness.
He knows what he needs to do. He knows what he should do. He knows what we want him to do. Chat, if you
Brad
could just write
looked at the wall.
handstand and put it in the chat right now, that would be really helpful. He knows. He overheard what I said.
Surely not, Brad
We just
thought
want
to
to see it.
himself.
There we go. There we go. That's a handstand. Yes. Don't get your foot down.
Oh, wow.
not
That
the-
was amazing.
Okay, well, we almost got it.
Didn't follow that through, too. Look at this, though. Jeez,
Nice.
made that look pretty simple.
Cruisiness.
Oh, my
Cruising
word.
move up too. Really good route reading from Brad here. Just needs to get his feet settled, bring his hands over,
Awesome.
and that's it. That's the top of Brad.
Getting up there, I need to watch that replay. How he did that so smoothly, I really have no idea. It was just like, bam, just
He's
gone.
up. Nice. And a positive review from Brad.
Brad enjoyed that boulder,
Yeah.
as did we watching it.
I think we were just on problem 1 and 3 now. I could be wrong. I'm usually wrong.
Let's keep an eye on 2 just in case somebody's resting there.
We haven't talked about white number 1 yet. So white number 1 is like a kind of a dynamic step up into what's called a handcuff. So there's 2 holds, one on the left, one on the right. You need your right hand on the left hold and your left hand on the right hold. So you're acting like you're in a pair of handcuffs. The goal is to step on the left one first and do it a little bit dynamically with some momentum going into the wall. We anticipate the smaller...
somebody is on number 2.
someone's
I
on
thought
2. There
so.
we go. Oh, what a whoosh. I love that. Oh, yeah, it's Linnea on number 2. She was taking a long rest.
Taking a good long rest.
Yeah. We anticipate the shorter climbers on white tape number 1 to do a little bit of a run start to this. So
I wanted to mention you on Flo's card. We heard that Flo has been climbing for 4 months, and this is
Yes.
her third on-site night.
yeah,
So 3 comps in 4 months of climbing. That's awesome.
that's great training.
Oh, let's go! What? Wow,
Almost able to stop that. Really close from Linnea.
that was really close.
Yeah.
That's similar to how I was doing it, except I was trying to just kick and go
Yeah, yeah.
because I was not able to.
I do like
that hold
the
to
kick
stop.
and go method though. I think that's a great
It
way.
felt like it as I was doing it. I thought I've read this correctly.
Yeah.
So I am dismayed to find
This is
out
the
it was
way.
wrong, but it did feel like it was going to work.
Christian going into a really wide stance there, almost the splits. We talked about this one earlier, but it's supposed to be a little hop and shuffle. So go to the zone hold with your right hand At the exact same time, you're going to swap your feet and just shuffle over. So right foot goes to second triangle, left foot comes into first triangle, all in one move.
Hop and shuffle was, of course, your big hit in the 2000s. as
Hop and
part of a
Shuffle
dance
was
group.
my R&B hip-hop collective. I was Hop.
Let's go, Linnea. Oh, wow. Yeah, that move is so... Look at this. 10 seconds left. Getting right back on. One more shot for the zone. Oh, she just figured it out. That's the beta that Brandon was talking about earlier, that I was not able to see, just going straight up to that far right hold and then catching the other one on the swing back. And I think she just saw it on that last attempt. So I'm sure she's going to be back and get that later. All right. I believe we're welcoming a new climber to problem number 1. We are welcoming Aaliyah. Aaliyah has been climbing for 1.5 years. She'll be climbing on the blue circuit. And Aaliyah is getting her master's in school. And we wish Aaliyah all the very best with that.
I'm
As
back.
she is also able to fold up and sit facing inward inside of that egg.
Who do we have?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. I'll mention speed climbing. Yeah, absolutely. So Aaliyah, she's very modest because she didn't write
Didn't
the
write it
fun
on her
fact
sheet.
that I would have written if I were her. I'm going to embarrass her on stream now. She just came back from a Speed World Cup representing Team Canada in Wujiang, China.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's so great. Her
I was
first World
so
Cup.
excited. I was not able to watch it live, but I went and watched the replay, and seeing Aaliyah on the big screen with her name up on the scoreboard next to the Canadian flag. Come
Amazing.
on.
Yeah.
I was like, I climb near her.
She's like right there.
She's right over there.
I'm looking at her right now.
Throwing herself up the speed wall, and I'm like, no, thank you. I will not be doing that. But holy smokes. It's amazing, and we really, really congratulate Aaliyah on her first World Cup. 1.5 years climbing.
A year and a half
At
climbing.
a World Cup
and
in
then
China.
at a World Cup. It's that easy,
Unbelievable.
folks. I'm joking. It's a lot of hard work. It takes forever. Took me 8 years, but here we are.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
And Aaliyah-
Congratulations to Aaliyah.
Shows that she's not only a speed climber, but a fantastic boulder as well. She was able to, I think, flash that.
That was a
time.
flash starting facing in.
There you go.
Ooh, Torben taking a big swing, and there go the feet. Yes, the feet are not as comfortable as you might like for this
Yeah.
big move. I lost the foot a number of times trying this. Yeah, trying for the break also. Toby slabbing it out.
Ooh, great work from Toby.
Almost got that foot
Yep.
down.
You got past the zone on that one. I think that was first attempt for them as well. And Mac trying to opt for anything but the swing on the last spin of that blue-green. Anything but.
That's a big swing to a small hole.
It is a very big swing, yeah.
That looks like a pretty tough green tape.
For sure. Yeah, green
I
tape
like the look of it.
has been pretty tricky this time around. We expected number 1 and 4 to be the hardest, and I think we got that because we've seen some tops on 3, almost tops on 3, and we've seen some almost tops on 2.
It looks like a really fun collection of boulders. I'm very excited to try them.
I'm hoping so.
So Toby has figured out this opening a lot quicker than I did. I found this opening to be so hard to read. The feet are good. The holds are not like egregious, but I just could not find the right position. Took me ages to get up there, but Toby just cruising into this part.
I can talk about me setting this whole zone, like all these volumes in zone 3.
Yeah.
But it's just going to sound like I'm complaining about my job. So
There are a lot of volumes in that zone.
it took forever, Danny, let me tell you. Because you want these problems to all go nice.
Good save,
Good
good
save.
recovery.
Good-
Wow,
another good
still
save.
working on it.
2 good saves in a row.
It looked like Toby was trying to grip the
The pebble?
no, like I guess Toby's trying to get a grip on that pebble. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what's happening.
There you go.
It looked like they were going for the holes,
Yeah.
like the screw holes almost.
Yeah, whatever it takes, Fingernails behind the holds, anything it takes. Oh, Torben's able to get the move on number 2.
Was that a break? Or
That,
was that
I don't
I just
know.
missed it.
I know, we kind of missed it.
Oh, this looks
Gotta
good.
ask him to do it
Get
again.
That foot up.
Last move for Toby, last move for Torben, last move for Mac.
Oh my goodness, everybody's doing it all at the same time.
Oh, Toby just coming short of that last hold.
Let's go, Torben.
Come on, Torben. This is his first top of number 2.
Oh, just lost the
just
foot.
last
so
move at number 2.
close.
And Mac, we just lost
Oh,
Mac as
no.
well. Oh, my goodness.
They're dropping like flies all at the same
Rock
time.
climbing.
Wow, everyone was very close to their tops
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's what Torben was
So
doing.
it was a
Okay,
break.
it was a break. He was able to do what Toby was trying in the last set there.
I guess you'd want to kick right into the wall for that.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Just end up leaning against it, kind of standing on with your
Exactly.
feet up by the black hold there.
Yeah. All right, Toby's got a motor through this slab. They've got 10 seconds left. Come on,
This is
Toby.
a tough one to motor through.
It is not one that you should motor through. Yeah, I experienced numerous emotional breakdowns putting this group of climbs together.
Well, I experienced two big emotional breakdowns on that climb. I really should have had it. It was my fingers were just kind of burnt from all the attempts on the beginning of it.
All right, our next climber is Quinn. Quinn has been climbing for 1 year. Quinn is climbing the green tape circuit, and he has a vestigial bone in his earlobe. A lot of
Okay.
facts about bones and yeah, that bones.
Lot of bone facts
A lot of bone
tonight.
facts. Quick little bone fact for you.
Now, do you know what a vestigial bone is?
No, I just
Okay,
said
I
it with
don't know
confidence, and then I hope no one would ask me that. So thank you for pointing that out. But
I was hoping you knew because you said it with such confidence, and I don't. Oh, that was very nice from Quinn. Almost had that.
two things I learned in life: talk about medical things with confidence, and have confidence in your feet when you're doing run across, hop across moves.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree with that second one. I'm not so sure about the first one.
Oh, I'm a doctor.
I actually
Linnea
think you can
is
afford.
opting to not do the stand-up move, instead just reaching, using
Very
some
nice.
span. We love to see it.
Quinn
We
found
love to
that
see it.
feet confidence as well, and
Yeah.
that was awesome from Linnea. That's the first top I've seen of that problem.
That is the first top, problem number 3. And 2 tops for Linnea so far in the blue tape. All right. Christian, problem number 4. He's opting for the handstand. He's got to get his feet over his head. That's 1.
Oh, this top
That's
of
2. Nice.
awesome. Let's go. Is
Now
he
he's
gonna
in
try
a
it?
not fun place. The intended beta to do this, folks, is to cartwheel and bring your feet to the horn that everyone keeps bringing their hands to.
That's crazy. How do you get your feet over there?
You
I'm
just like
talking
kick your feet
quietly 'cause
over
he's close
and
to us.
just bring them over your
You
head,
just
and then
you kick them.
you kick them. Yeah, and then hook your toes over the edge.
Jesus.
And then you're hanging just from your toes, and then you pull yourself up with your feet.
Well, that. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Oh, Quinn just falling off the last move, number 1.
That last move looks pretty tricky.
It's a heel hook, and you got to like maintain balance by heeling and toeing with your feet.
You got to do the old heel toe.
Old heel toe. That's what they used to call me in high school. Old heel toe Brandon. Here he is.
He's always walking around
just
places.
walking around. What a great stride he has. That's what they said. They kept saying that. They wouldn't stop saying that.
The old heel toe man himself. Look at
Oh,
this.
there it is.
He's going to
There
do
is.
it.
There's the toe. There's one toe. He's looking for the other one.
Oh, this is amazing.
Come on,
Let's go,
Christian.
Christian.
Yes, there's
Let's
the other
go.
one. Let's go. 2 toes, 2 toes.
We're talking about the bottom right here,
Bottom
folks.
right corner.
Look at this. He's got
just
the
hanging.
feet.
He's just hanging.
He's going to let the hand go. Oh,
Yes.
this is amazing.
Yes.
So good. Let's go, Christian.
I just hit Danny in the arm so hard by
was
putting
a-
my hands.
Punch me in celebration.
Oh,
It's-
when
we
the
have
intended
seen
beta
the
goes.
intended beta tonight.
Yeah,
I did not think we were going to see that beta.
I did not think either.
That is awesome.
But that is a million points for Christian.
I'm so excited right now. Oh.
That was Tyler jumping back
Tyler
on
had
the
to
mic.
come back.
Do you know who's the most excited about this? My guess? Quinn tops out number 1. Fantastic from Quinn. Guess who's the most excited about this, Danny?
Christian?
Doo-Doo the Clown.
Due to the
Somewhere in the city of Toronto. Doo-Doo
watching
the
this
Clown.
live stream in dead silence.
Yeah, in the mayor's office in the city of Toronto, Doo-Doo the Clown is smiling down on Christian
just holding the key to the city.
in his hands. Big shout-outs to Doo-Doo.
That was awesome.
Okay, we got a minute left. I
awesome
think
stuff.
we're just down to problem 4. I could be wrong.
I don't know if you're right. Did Quinn top?
Quinn topped 1.
Quinn topped?
I forget who topped 2.
Flo
Flo
was
is still on number 2.
Yeah.
you're correct.
Okay,
so 2 and 4.
2 and 4. I thought I was pretty sure we had one more. Let's do this whoosh before people are climbing.
There we go. 40 seconds left. Flo, last go. Christian, let's see this move again.
That is amazing.
There it is again. There it is again.
Awesome.
Nice. Really cleaned that one up from the last attempt. That was perfect.
There we go. That looks good.
10 seconds left.
Oh, he's going to have to go quick.
There it is. There it is. He's got this.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. 4.
Oh, he's going to time out.
So close. So close from Christian.
Right there.
Nice.
That was well, we're very, very excited to see that beta.
Highlight of my night. Sorry, Danny.
What? Why would
that was the highlight of my night. And
Of course
you
it
were
is.
not. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought I was the highlight of the night. Why would I have assumed that?
Well, I'm
sorry, Danny. I'm like, I don't know what you're apologizing
I'm proud
for.
of you either way. Our next climber is Shy. Shy's been climbing for a year and a half. He's on the blue tape circuit. He had a tank he bought for a fish and forgot to buy the fish for 3 months. There you go.
Wow.
Everyone at home, if you're
I'm
looking to buy
assuming by
fish.
tank he means like an army tank.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought tank top. Yeah.
I would dress my fish in a tank top.
Yeah, they got to look cool.
Torben just cruising that opening move of problem number 3.
Nice. Shy going for the face in. Toby going for the palm press.
Whoa, right off the mats. He's okay.
Thumbs up.
He's
Thumbs up.
up
They're
with
okay.
the
They're
thumbs
okay.
up. That was frightening. Oh, my goodness, Toby.
We're losing climbers left, right, and center, but no injuries yet tonight. Let's just knock wood for that. They're okay.
I think that came right off camera. Yeah, you
yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
see
No
it
one
on
saw
camera.
that. No one saw that.
Nothing scary happened.
Literally
it was
nothing
all good.
happened. We're all chill. Torben coming down to the foothold. He's past zone. Aaliyah went for a go on number 2.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
There it is. There it is. So close. So close. We're going to get that. Shy navigating the end of problem number 1. And Torben on the last move of problem number 3 here. Going for the reach up again. Nice. There it is.
Wow.
2 hands, and that's a top from Torben.
That may have been a flash.
I think that was a flash from Torben. Shy able to top from number 1. There he goes. Faced
Very
in.
nice. Got the hips in.
Toby able to
Let's
stick the
go.
move. Let's go.
Oh,
So
wow.
close. Just needs to get some purchase with that foot.
That was awesome. Okay, let's look at.
Like I said,
I'm
they've been
gonna
working
wait
on their
for
jumps.
Aaliyah, and then we're going to whoosh over to 4 and 2. I don't want to miss this attempt with a whoosh. Yes, let's go.
Oh, so close for Leah.
Aaliyah trying the wall kick
4
method.
and 2. We've got really cool jumps and really cool jumps. Ooh.
Yes, I felt very fortunate not to have to do that part as a jump.
Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of like stood up and you're there.
I actually, the first time I did it, I wildly overshot it because I
Yeah.
thought I was going to have to go way further.
We talked
than
about
I
this
did.
when you were climbing,
Yeah.
but like you being followed up by Ollie gave us a good scope of how challenging the job of a route setter is.
Yeah.
You both all have to climb the same problems, but in
Yes.
very different ways.
Precisely.
Toby I saw them air beta dancing, and they're switching their method up now on the next one. So it's gonna be right hand palm down, left hand to the crimp, which is the intended method. That's what we wanted.
Right hand palm down.
Right
left
hand palm
to the
down.
crimp.
'Cause
Oh. And the feet just flagging on the wall.
the feet just like step into the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, it can pop up to the left hand hold.
Yeah, I didn't like that left hand hold as a foot.
It's not great.
I was trying to avoid
It's
it
not
mostly.
great.
I struggled to use it at all. It looks like it's going to be good. It's not good.
Yeah. Ooh, Aaliyah almost able to stop there on the first one.
Aaliyah has tried a couple different methods and is very close to that move.
Got Destiny Child Survivor.
Oh,
It's Destiny. Oh,
Yes,
Toby's
let's
able to
go.
stick it. Let's go. Come on.
awesome.
There we go. And that's their
Adjustment
zone. Perfect.
From Toby. Toby with the zone.
So now things get
This was pretty rough.
weird.
Yeah. Things get real weird here.
It's a hold that you feel like should be a lot better because it's really big and sticking out of the wall, but it's in a very bad position.
It forces you out from the wall when you really want to be into the wall.
Exactly.
But
yeah. Ooh, so close from Aaliyah. Wow, that was great.
also, but given the way that's shaped, like it occurs to you partway through that there's a lot of different ways to use it. Like
Yeah.
pressing inside of it, getting your hand underneath the bottom was what worked for me.
For sure.
But there's like I feel like it does really get in your way, but there's also so many different edges and surfaces to grab on that thing
Totally. Yeah.
that you can probably get around it a number of different ways.
My goodness.
Oh, let's go.
Leah's getting so close to getting that move.
I'd love to see that wall kick method go.
Yeah.
I mean, on the one hand, it would also infuriate me, but I would like to see
Toby's
it.
able to stick it again. 17 seconds left on the clock. They've got their foot worked out.
Oh,
just
so close.
coming up shy. And that's it. Great circuit from Toby, though. All right, we're going to welcome our next climber. Our next climber is Kurt, who was our special guest commentator last month.
That's right.
Now he's climbing. Look at him. Look at him go. Kurt has been climbing for about 2.5 years. I thought it said 25 years. That would have really thrown me off. Because I don't know if he's 20. I don't think he's 25
years old.
So before birth, Kurt's been climbing. He's climbing on the white tape circuit. But interesting fun fact here. He will be climbing one-handed tonight due to another injury, sad face. Also climbing in heat sunglasses. So Seb climbs green. I don't know what any of that last sentence meant.
That last sentence is pure gibberish.
Pure gibberish to me.
Whoa.
Quinn's
Quinn
just
is
doing
cruising.
some absolute shenanigans on problem number 2.
What is this, Beta?
You should be going left hand to that hold there, but he's like,
Wow.
nah, it's fine. I got this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
All right,
that was
so-
something. I don't think he used that second to last hold at all.
Nope.
I think he just spanned it.
Kurt's
Linnea
doing
also making quick work of problem number 4.
Yeah, true. She was able to flash that first move and go to zone. Oh, she's going for the intended beta here, which is a swap feed.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I gotta speak quietly.
I
Speak
knew I
quietly now.
wasn't supposed to do it the way I did it, but I just thought, I can
Hey.
reach that.
I told you I'm proud of you. I meant it. All right? Let's drop it.
I didn't try to break problem 2.
Yeah. So now she goes out of the heel into the toe on. It's a little blind, but she's got it. There it is.
Awesome.
And now I
Let's
think
go.
she'll just be able to reach up to the finish with 2 hands, creeping up towards it, and that's a
Amazing.
top.
And, I want to say a flash.
I think it was a flash. I think
That
she
was
got
awesome.
3 out of 4 problems done. That was a great circuit from Linnea. 3 tops and 4 zones.
Fantastic stuff.
Ooh, and I just heard her say next month she's doing black.
Ooh,
Yeah,
we
you
like
heard it
it.
here
We
first, chat.
don't even have to bully.
Nope, no bullying. That's great. Next month she's moving out to black tape. Okay, we're
So
on
Kurt is
1 and
wearing
3.
sunglasses.
Kurt is wearing sunglasses, so
that-
Seb climbs green. I don't know how those two things are consequential of one
I think
another.
I understand.
Tell me.
There's going to be another climber named Seb
There
who
is,
was
that I know.
going to climb the white tapes.
Okay.
And Kurt said, if I climb in sunglasses, then you have to climb green. And now Seb is going to climb green as a result of that.
How is
That's
that a
what
deal?
I think it meant.
Nice. That's just like if I eat green M&Ms, then you're gonna go surfing next week. Like, okay. I don't see how those are linked, but like, sure. You do
It's a
you.
one-to-one analogy. And by the way, if I eat green M&Ms, and you are going to have to go surfing.
Dang it.
Oh my goodness. So Kurt is climbing one-handed in the top left. We are going to whoosh on over.
Whoosh on over.
to
Kurt and Flo, 1 and 3.
I thought there was somebody still on problem number 2,
No,
but no,
Quinn
it was
was
Quinn
able to
very quickly.
Absolutely decimate that problem and make me look like a fool. 1 and 3. Kurt's got 2 minutes left. I've been coaching Kurt for about a year now. But I've been coaching him with like one-handed climbing because he has an injury in his left hand. So he's been working on like balance and weight shifting, and it's been a really cool drill every week to focus on one-handed climbing. If you're at the gym and you're trying to get on problems and want to work on your balance, no, don't use your left hand, Kurt. Don't use your left hand. Oh, I see. He's getting the zone.
Yeah. Looked back at the judge to say, I've zoned.
It's a really cool way
Look
of
at
like
this.
testing your balance, your momentum, your trust in your feet.
Yeah.
Try climbing one-handed next time you're on some slabs and vertical climbs.
Yeah, as if it wasn't hard enough already. You could make it, I was going to say 50% harder, but it's probably actually higher than that.
Sorry, I'm so distracted right now. There's some nonsense coming up in the fun facts in about 10 minutes. but
Okay.
I don't want to spoil it.
All right. I will look forward to that. All right. Kurt trying to generate some momentum. That's a really cool way of doing that.
Yeah, so the thing I've have been working on is knowing when to do the moves fast with momentum and knowing when to do them really stable and balancy. And I think this is one of those moves you want to do fast with momentum.
This next part.
This move here, because he wants to shuffle his feet and then stab out with his left foot. And that all needs to be done quickly with momentum going into the wall.
Yes.
Flo just needing to navigate around that corner with using those blue volumes. But I think she might be calling it for attempts. Yeah, I think both climbers are calling it for attempts, so we're going to welcome our next climber on the mats. Our next climber, I believe, is Max. Yep, it's Max. Max has been climbing for 1 year. He's going to be on the white tape circuit. Fun fact, he eats lemon rinds, the rinds of lemons.
Right on.
That's great. I tried an orange rind like the other month. I don't know what the context of that was, but I tried it just to give it
You
a
were
go.
just feeling like trying something new?
Yeah, why not? You know, extra vitamins, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no knowledge of whether that's good for you or bad for you.
Probably bad. And it didn't taste great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a reason why nobody ever does it, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's interesting. I do like to eat lemons on their own. I will cut a lemon in half and then just like squeeze the inside and
Gross.
eat that.
Gross.
But I would not eat the rind.
But this is coming from someone who had a shot of ginger and turmeric today and was like, "Oh, ew, spicy." So
That's you.
that was me.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like
Oh, Max flashed that white tape problem. Made it look like absolute nothing.
doesn't seem like whole lemons would be up your alley in that case.
No.
Although
certainly
ginger and turmeric is not something I find particularly appetizing either.
not at all. No. I'm in for the health benefits, though. You know,
Sure.
whatever they may be. I don't know what they are.
No idea.
No idea. Torben just working on this
Oh, look at Aaliyah using the side of the volume there.
on the little volume. Yeah.
To reach out to I use the zone hold to drop down.
Oh, true. Okay.
But,
Well, yeah. Intention was to use the volume to pop
that
over.
makes more sense now that I'm looking at it. But
Just got to stand all our weight up. There we go into the pebble.
Oh,
really
awesome.
good climbing from Aaliyah.
that looked so smooth. Yeah, this is a totally different climb for me.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do any of that beta.
Again,
I had to do other stuff.
hard life for a setter. But we try and even it out, right? We try and set climbs that favor small people, like blue tape number 1, the black eggs
Yes,
in the
exactly.
corner.
Yeah, having long limbs in that one is not
It's
an advantage.
Not helpful, no. Nice.
Let's go,
Torben's up to
Aaliyah.
zone now. Aaliyah's on the
Look
last
at this.
move.
Come on.
Nice.
Yes!
Just
Fingertips.
on
That
the
was
tips of her fingers.
awesome.
Really
I think
good
that was a
climbing.
flash.
That might have been a flash from Aaliyah. That was great.
Wow. That was to hold that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It really was like just the fingertips. Oh, look at Shy.
Shy's going for the big swing. Yeah. Yeah.
It looked like he was. I couldn't tell whether he just lost control there or if he was actually trying to get his foot to that hold on the volume. There's a little foothold on the volume that is going that. Yeah, no, he wasn't. I think that was just a big swing.
Nice. Torben on the last move here. Problem number 4. Reaches up. 2 hands. That's a top.
Fantastic.
I believe that's 3 tops for Torben as well.
We're down to 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
I think Max has jumped onto the greens.
Yeah, that's something we have to talk
after
about.
very quickly flashing the whites.
You choose your circuit. So you choose a circuit that you want. If you choose a circuit and you find that it's too easy, you can always bump up. Choose a circuit, find it's too hard, you can bump down. We have a climber later tonight who's trying to do all 4 circuits in 5 minutes, so that'll be exciting to watch. But really, you choose your own adventure. Torben is also moving out to black tape. We've received word.
2 new black tape climbers at the next
Amazing.
on-site. And if you want to be in the next on-site, you can. Come on in to reach indoor
Ooh, Shy is
climbing.
able to stop.
What is
Shy
going
stopped.
on? Stop it. That's crazy.
He did stop it, Danny.
He
get it?
really did stop
Yeah.
it. That's wild.
So this is interesting because Shy has not hit zone
not
yet.
using the zone hold.
So he does not get points until he uses the zone hold, but he's opting to not use it.
Gonna want to slap that hand up now. Oh no!
Oh.
No!
So although he got that move, he didn't get any points, right? Because he didn't use that zone hold.
No, he avoided the zone. I can't believe he stopped on that hold. Just walked the feet way up the wall, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoa.
About 15 seconds left. This will likely be last attempt for our climbers, Max and Shy.
Who's this, Brandon?
I believe this is Mystical.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not a name I ever heard.
He had a song that I can't tell
Oh,
you.
my
Whoa!
goodness. That was a nice big committing attempt from Max.
Really good. I can't say the name of his song, Danny, on stream.
Look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
What are you talking about?
Get the zone,
That's
Shy. Get the
crazy.
zone. Get the zone.
Get the zone. Come on.
Get the zone. Get the zone. Get the zone. Shy. Shy. Shy.
Oh, no.
Shy. This is me from the future. You should have gotten that zone. All right, we're going to welcome our next climber. And this, I just want to state that the fun fact sheet was handwritten on a large, 8x10 piece of paper. Name, Jack Kuzzi. Jack, J-A-C, last name C-U-Z-Z-I.
Jacuzzi.
It says also that the first Z is silent, so Jacuzzi, but one Z only.
Okay.
Fun facts. Born and conceived in the place I was named after.
A jacuzzi.
A jacuzzi. I tried out a whirlpool once. Jack Whirlpool doesn't sound as good. James Bond is my best friend. I call him 007.
Sick.
I had a beer with one of the announcers in a jacuzzi once.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
Maybe it was me.
My wife was angry I was in the jacuzzi. I knew I was in hot water. I've got my own PJ, private jet. The rest of the jacuzzi belongs to my mom.
Oh, the jet. One of the jets
One
in
of
the
the
jacuzzi
jets of
is
the
his.
jacuzzi. Not a lot of those jokes really hit for you, eh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was just
I didn't write them. Those
trying
weren't
to
me.
decipher
What
as
any
we
of
went
that
along.
meant, yeah.
I like 007.
007
That's
is sick.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
That might be a new nickname
That's
to
it.
explore for somebody.
At the top for Quinn. Got Flo on number 4. Jack Koozie.
On number
Probably
one.
did
Oh, that's
9
who it
attempts
is.
in the amount of time. Yeah.
I just saw who Jacuzzi
Yeah, there
is.
you go. You probably had tried 7 times and we missed it because I was reading out the laundry list of fun facts that he provided us.
Well, that was a wonderful fun fact sheet. Thank you
That was
to
really
Jack
good.
Koozie.
Yeah.
We'll have
Those
to,
of you that write, I
to
don't
talk
have a
later
fun
about
fact.
which one of us forgot that we were in a jacuzzi with them before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nice. Kurt's able to get some moves done in this overhang here.
That
This
was
is
very cool.
very hard to do with one hand. Obviously. Nice. Jacuzzi able to stick the jump. He's bubbling. He's bubbling, Danny. Let me tell you.
He's bubbling all the way to the top.
Knee bar. Able to get the
Awesome.
knee. It's a knee scum, really.
And I do want to say that I do enjoy that joke about having a private jet,
Okay.
but having it be one of the jets in a jacuzzi.
Yeah, exactly.
That's clever. I like that. That's good stuff.
I don't know why the sudden obsession with jacuzzis. But,
Yeah,
you know,
it
it's cool.
did come out of nowhere, but
Yeah.
I appreciate it nonetheless. We should get a jacuzzi in here.
That'd be nice.
Just stick one in the back corner there.
Yeah. There's room and budget for that.
Have a little post-climb soak.
Nice. Flo able to sort her feet out. Just needs to get some weight
Oh,
down her
wow. Quinn, I believe, just holding on to that
feet. Yep.
pebble.
Quinn
stay
swapping
on
out to the blue
wall.
tapes. Looking
Yeah,
like the green
upgraded.
tapes are a bit too chill for him, so. It's got one
Doesn't
step
like
up.
the look
Come
of
on,
that
Quinn.
top move. This move is very
There it is.
nervy.
It is, yeah. It's a very heady move, for sure. You worked all that time, all that way for this
My legs were shakety shaky
shakety shaking.
when I got up there, and my
Nice.
fingers.
Flo's able to get the zone. Oh, just popping off after the zone, but really good attempt with 1:30 left. We're down to 2 and 4. Kurt and Flo.
That problem number 3 is one that I felt like I wanted to have a chalk bag on for.
Fair.
I got partway across it, and I found that my hands were just soaked through the chalk.
It's long. And you really have to work on attempt management for it because it takes about 1:15, 1:10 to get to the last move.
Mm-hmm.
So you really only get 2 or 3 good tries at the whole problem. Speaking of 1:10, we have 1:10 left for our 2 climbers.
Wow.
Flo
That
just
worked
needing
out.
to get a bit more weight over her right foot. Come over to that zone hold again. She's able to do it before, though, so she can repeat this. 1 minute left. Kurt just
trying
figuring out how the heck do I climb this one-handed? And to be honest, I don't know, Danny. I don't know.
Not an easy one to
I don't
climb
think I have an
one-handed.
answer for this one.
That
The other
one was
ones-
tough. These are all going to be throws.
Yeah.
You just got to throw to every hold.
That's throw. Nice. And he's down. He's down for the count. But on the plus side, he's got two more technical, more vertical climbs to climb after this. So
And fortunately, he looks very stylish.
he does. Thank you, Seb, for that deal.
Yeah, thank you to Seb.
Yeah.
All right, Flo, let's see it.
Last attempt from Flo. Oh, just coming in shy of that zone hold again. That'll be a last attempt for her as we welcome our next climber. I'm going to wait before I announce because we could have an empty chair. We could have somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, we've only announced the wrong person 20 or 30
Time
times.
and time
so,
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. We're learning.
Okay, we do have a climber on the mats. Cool. I apologize if I'm saying this name incorrectly. It's Rayan.
Rayan? Possibly Ryan?
Possibly Ryan. Just with an A. Another A. A second A. 2 A's. You know what I mean. Stop questioning me. He's been climbing for a year. He's climbing the white tape circuit tonight. And fun fact, he does improv.
Ooh, fun.
Chat, I need a place, a name, an occupation, a day of the week, an ice cream flavor.
There's a lot to keep track of. Okay, place, Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Name and occupation, Steve.
Okay.
Carpenter.
Okay, I got this.
You don't want the ice cream flavor?
Hello, Gubna. I'm Steve. Gubna, the carpenter.
Well, this is pretty good. What do you think, Ryan? Can we join your troop?
Hello.
Hello. And that's your Scottish impression.
Edinburgh. Specifically Edinburgh.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a regional dialect, Dan.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
Well, Edinburgh being in Scotland.
It's getting to that time of night, everybody.
Yeah, and we got a lot of climbers left.
We still do, yeah.
This thing is filled right up.
The weird thing is, Jacuzzi is on this list twice.
Jacuzzi.
So, I don't know if there's just two people named Jacuzzi or...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's a pretty common name. If you were born in the year 2000, you were likely named Jacuzzi. So it was a popular baby name.
There were like 4 jacuzzis in my class, and only 3 of them were people. I went to a rich school.
Oh, blasting Fetty Wap. That's great. Good times. This one takes me back. Shy on the last move. Able to span out to that last hold
Didn't
there.
even have to pop to
Didn't
that.
have to pop up to it. That was great. Good work keeping his hips close to the wall there. Rayan able to get that first move. Now he's off to zone. That's zone out there, right past his left hand. Yep. He's got one move left. He's just got to pop up with his right hand. There it
Yeah,
is. There's
looks
his
good.
left.
The Jelly Canadian. I love Fetty. There you go. I don't
National
know a
treasure.
single one.
National treasure. I don't
Is
know what
Fetty
nation.
Canadian?
I have no idea. National treasure of whatever nation he's from. Oh, Leah's getting close to that jump there.
Hop in on 4 and 2.
4 and 2.
Max trying to find a sequence in the middle of that climb. Oh, Aaliyah's so close.
Aaliyah's just got her hands mixed up. She needs to get her right hand to the palm press and her left hand to the crimp. We saw Toby make that correction earlier in the round. Max just sitting there having a good think about what to do. Fetty Wap getting into his second verse. Oh, Aaliyah's making that work.
Okay, Rayan just topped the white one. I thought he topped it on his last attempt.
He
But
went back and did it
evidently-
again?
Sorry? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
okay.
done it again. I
Nice.
guess maybe he didn't top it on the previous attempt.
Fair.
Maybe there was a technicality,
Gotta love those technicalities.
but he has topped it now.
The judges. Nice. Aaliyah sticking the move.
Awesome.
That's it. That's the adjustment. Right hand down, left hand to the crimp. Nice work from Leah. Hopefully she didn't hear me say it because that would be cheating. My bad.
Oh, this part is so brutal.
Nice.
Yes,
Able
she's
to get
found
her
the
foot
good
out.
foot.
Able to get around that volume.
So smooth. And
Why isn't Brandon climbing? Short answer, I'm retired. So I'm done with competitions. I had a good run, good 19-year run.
Oh,
so close
close.
from Malia. Long answer, I'm retired and exhausted. So that would be a lot of work for me.
Yeah. It's almost like, well, the advantage and disadvantage might even each other out.
True,
The
I
advantage
did
of
set the
knowing
climbs,
beta
yeah.
might be offset by how exhausted you would be from having set the routes
But
all
it's,
day.
if you asked me to like lift my arms above my head right now, I'd probably tell you I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So.
Would you, real quick, just lift your arms above your head?
Uh,
Oh, he couldn't do it.
Confirmed.
But he did try.
I did try. I tried my best. Because Danny asked. He was polite about it. But if you ever want to see me climb, I'm usually climbing at this gym. I was going to say often, but I don't get much time to climb anymore.
I
Running a
came,
gym
I
is
came in about
hard.
a week ago, and Brandon was climbing, and it was the first time I've ever seen it in
Very
the
rare
year and a half
instance.
I've been coming to this
Yeah.
gym, that Brandon was just climbing for fun.
Let me tell you, running a gym takes time. No one told me that. Everyone's like, the thing runs itself.
Yeah. You just put the walls up and then
And
leave
then
it alone.
people just are here. And that's it. All right, Quinn on number 4, Kurt number 3.
Christelle, we have a new climber. I don't
Christelle
think
on
we've
number
read
1.
about
We have not read
yet.
about Christelle. And Jacuzzi on number 2. Christelle's been climbing for 9 years. She's on the blue tape circuit. Her full name is 29 letters long.
Is that true on the card? Or are there letters
I'm sure there's
unaccounted
like,
for?
oh, Quinn got the move, by the way. First top, problem 4.
Awesome.
Nice, we missed that.
Tommy
Sorry.
has just topped also.
Tommy's topped. Christelle's
Christelle
topping.
is about to top.
I'm going to count while you commentate.
Okay. So Kurt does have a technical problem here for the one-handed beta. Christelle is just standing up on that, has gotten right around it, no problem. I think Christelle started facing in as well
19 letters, Danny.
and has since turned around. So there are 10 letters unaccounted
That's
for
just first and last name.
in
though.
Christelle's full name. So
Yeah.
there's a middle name that is 10 letters long.
Let's think of a 10-letter word.
Alexandria. Alexandria.
I don't think you even spelled that right. I think we got to go back to the replay that.
Alexandria.
Oh, nice. Good.
Alexandria.
Nice.
I'm assuming it's that.
Yeah.
There's a top from
Nice.
Christelle, and I want to say a flash.
That was a flash. Yep.
So we're down
2
to 3 and 4.
2 and 3. Sorry, 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
My goodness.
My God, that's the first time Brandon's been wrong that I've seen.
That's it. And I'll never be wrong again.
I guess now the avalanche begins.
I don't think you can see this on the stream right now, but Kurt's sunglasses have fallen down to a point where I don't think he can fix.
I actually think that might be a piece of tape under his eye
Oh, true. Okay.
that you're seeing.
He's making this work, though. This
He
is a
really
great,
is. He's come a long way with one hand on this
Yeah.
problem.
This is a great one-handed slab. He's got to sink some weight into his left foot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh. That was a big move from Quinn.
That got a really interesting sound out of me.
And for me, too. I said gosh. I don't say gosh normally. I don't put gosh's name in vain.
That was a hell of a beta break
Just
there.
like, that was a
Almost
hell
got
of a
it.
break. Yeah.
Thank you for the booms, the Jolly Canadian. We appreciate those booms.
5 big booms, too. Wow.
5 big booms for us, and many booms to all of you out there watching. We appreciate you.
Thank you for saying Danny's a better climber than me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think the jury's out on that one.
All right. Well, we might have to disregard a lot of the stuff the Jolly Canadian is saying.
I'm just getting, I think, goaded into doing an on-site night. I think that's what I'm getting like pushed in, you know?
If you get goaded into doing an onsite?
I think that's what Jolly Canadian is doing right now.
Oh,
saying,
just trying to
Danny's
get you to
better
get
than
on the
you,
wall.
So
I
you
see.
should
Yeah,
climb
yeah.
at an on-site night.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't gonna work.
Well, it's either that or mental illness. Because there's no chance.
You just dropped a bomb on the Jolly Canadian there. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Okay, 1 minute left. Quinn on 4. Kurt on 2. 3. Whatever. Kurt's just having a good time.
Look, numbers are tough.
Numbers
all right?
are hard.
There's 4 numbers to keep track of up here. And that's a harder job than it sounds like.
It is, yeah. Quinn, straight up noping the end of that problem.
Yeah, that top is a little bit frightening.
Yeah,
A little bit nervy.
a little bit nervy. Kurt, I think his right arm must be exhausted. That is a lot of work to do with just one arm.
Yeah. Yeah, that would wear out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And that was a really phenomenal couple of attempts on that problem with one hand. Got right to the end.
For sure. It deserves everyone at home, one-handed round of applause.
This is me doing it. And Brandon's doing it too, but less successfully.
Two things Danny's better than me at: climbing and one-handed claps.
I will take you on in one-handed claps any day of the week. Oh, I
And
think
that's time for Quinn. We're going to welcome our next climber to the mats. What? There's no way. What the heck?
This is we have somebody climbing as somebody else who's already in the competition.
I genuinely am dumbfounded right now. I don't know what's going on. Who is that? Is that Chris? That's Chris. That's Chris. That's not Tommy C.
So was Tommy's? Did we read the fun facts for?
I don't know.
I'm trying to determine whether this person who's just come onto the mats is climbing as Jacuzzi, and we were supposed to read the Jacuzzi fun facts now, or if Tommy's climbing as Jacuzzi and this person is climbing as Tommy.
Imagine Tommy put down like a. Okay, so this is Tommy's card that I'm reading.
And so all the Jacuzzi fun facts are about this new person who has just joined. Tommy, we apologize to you. You're good. Okay, we need to do a little backpedal on the fun facts that we read earlier. The Jacuzzi fun facts belong to our new climber, who's climbing in the top left with the red hair. And Tommy is about to be on problem number 3 and is not Jacuzzi.
My God.
Tommy is not Jacuzzi. We're sorry, Tommy. Oh, my
Tommy,
God.
who we've been calling Jacuzzi for the last hour.
Okay, we have to make a promise right now to not explain this to Tommy until after he's watched the stream. I want him to experience when he gets to the part where he comes on and we read a completely wrong fact sheet. And we just make fun of him.
It's like one thing to call him the wrong name, like Kyle or something, but to like read this backstory about him being named Jack Koozie.
The longest fun fact sheet we've
and
ever
then just
had
like
of
rip
nonsense.
on him for taking the time to do that.
I really want him to experience that.
I'm like,
without
I'm having chest
context.
pains right now.
We lost Brandon completely for a little while there. So all that Jacuzzi stuff is about our new climber who has already topped problem number 1 on the blue circuit. And let's read Tommy's fun fact. You know what?
Yeah.
We'll read it when Tommy comes back
He's not on yet, so I'll keep this
in 2
handy.
minutes. Yeah, we'll
Oh
read
my
it. We'll
God.
read Tommy's actual sheet when he comes back onto problem number 3 in 2 minutes.
Shy is getting close to a top there. He's got to get his second hand on. I've lost it. I've lost the
Wow.
plot. That's a top from Shy. Nice. Really good reach.
That's a
from
really
him.
good circuit from Shy.
Yeah, I think he
I think it's 3 tops.
3 tops and almost a 4th zone. If he had got his hand up to
Would have
that
had
zone.
that zone,
I
yeah.
know.
He definitely had the position to get the zone on that one.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Minute and 30 left. Did Jacuzzi top the
Yeah,
black one?
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's good. I missed that. I was gone. I was
talked
on the
about it.
floor.
It's all good. I
Thank you.
commentated through that as well.
So
Oh, that
at
was fantastic.
Just
Well,
problem 2
we
right now.
really we should have known actually.
I mean, yeah, all the hints
Looking
were
now
there.
at the list and the thing, we had enough information to not make that mistake.
I was like, wow, Tommy's really going for
Tommy's-
some backstory on this one. Like, Tommy's got some lore going on
Yeah.
there. That's cool. Good on him. 1 minute left. That might be the hardest I've laughed, like, possibly in my life. Like,
that was a real good fit.
oh, that felt good. That felt great. Rayan on for, I don't know which attempt, but he's got maybe 1 or 2 more attempts left in the bag there. Problem number 2.
So I think Shai is trying the black tape problem.
He was, but I
that
think we can.
Okay, we're
we can
going to
zoom
punch
across,
into
yeah.
number 2. I only see number 2 still. Yeah.
It's just 2 now. Yeah.
Yeah, we got 25 seconds
Yeah.
left.
And this
I
might
think he
be-
might be calling it.
It might be it for him.
All right. Back
I'm
out.
gonna make sure we've got the right fun fact sheet now because that went devastatingly bad for that attempt. Okay, wow. I've got myself back together. Here we are. Our next climber on the mats is Miguel. Miguel's been climbing for 4 months. He'll be on the white tape circuit tonight. Fun fact about Miguel, he broke the speed limit to get here.
Oh, uh-oh.
That's good.
Don't be doing that, Miguel.
Do what you gotta do, you know?
Yeah, the speed
What
limit's
are-
too low.
What are laws? Yeah. What are laws, anyways?
Let's read Tommy. Tommy is on
Tommy's
problem
on number 3.
and we're going to read
Backwards
Tommy's
hat.
actual fact sheet now.
Tommy, I'm so sorry. Tommy's climbing one of the circuits on the wall, which we figured out now is green tape. He thinks, therefore he is. That's it. It's very stoic.
Him and Descartes.
It was Descartes?
He
Descartes
has that
said
in common with René Descartes.
Nice. I was going to say Socrates, but Descartes.
No, you would have been wrong by several centuries there.
Sick. I was wrong by several names with Tommy. I've been wrong a lot tonight. So Tommy's flashing this problem. He's got his feet set up in the right position. Just needs to either foot swap or balance shift to get that second hand on the finish
pretty
hold.
tricky to find this last position.
It is
to
a bit
make
of a
to
move
make
here,
it
yeah.
comfortable.
That was
Yeah.
the same method we saw from Mac earlier tonight
Yeah.
too. So yeah,
Making
really
it look
nice work.
easy.
Christelle trying to give that jump a go. Needs to swing her feet over.
Problem
Miguel
number
able
1.
to start on problem number 1.
Yes.
Yes?
Still going. We got
Still
3.
going. Yeah,
We
it's
got 3
3.
people on.
It's 4, 2, and 1. Miguel on the last hold here.
Looking
Last hold up on the left. He's got to
pretty
match his
cruisy.
feet. We did add a little foothold that his left foot's on, and he's able to match because of that. There it is.
No problem.
Nice work from Miguel.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Whew, okay. Kurt, this is going to be a challenging first move with only the right hand. The dyno is going, or the coordination move is going out to the left, and he only has the opposite hand in use, so.
Yeah, that's going to be very challenging.
Kurt asking if we stacked the cards against him and made all of these left hand on purpose.
Which, of course, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go, Christelle. It's an exciting one to watch.
It is a really exciting climb. We've seen multiple different methods now for it to go. We've seen them stop. We've seen you almost do the stop and then kick up.
The kick wall has not gone.
Yeah.
I would love to see that go, but
Yep.
it was very close.
We saw Torben do the skip to holds 1 and 3.
Yeah, we've seen him stop and run up the wall.
Yep.
Awesome stuff.
The only thing we haven't seen is the intended beta.
That's true.
I know.
And am I correct in thinking we've only seen one top of that boulder so far?
We've just seen one top of that boulder, yep. Christelle trying to go for the 1 and 3 skip. Same thing we saw from Torben.
Yeah, I could see how you might read it that way too.
Yeah,
Like maybe you'd think you want to catch that higher one and palm that lower one, or
for sure. They get better and better as they go up.
yeah.
1 is the worst, 2 is better, 3 is the best.
Look at what
Kurt
Kurt's
is
up
some-
to.
Is doing some shenanigans
Wow.
up there. Some shenanigans on the wall. And you know what? Now that I look at it, all of these problems move to the left in the white tape circuit.
They all do, eh?
It was not intentional. Kurt, if you're listening to this, we did not set against you. To be honest, I had forgotten that you were going to be here climbing the white tape circuit with one hand. And to be more honest, had I known and had I remembered, more importantly, I probably would have made one of these go right.
You think so?
But I like the challenge.
Yeah.
Kurt likes the challenge.
Come on.
We all like the challenge.
Do hard things.
Yeah, why not?
Do things that are hard.
Yeah. Climb with one hand. Climb with no hands.
Yeah, man. Climb with no hands. I actually have enjoyed some no-hand sets in the past.
For sure.
Like really, really slabby volume walkie stuff.
It's one of my favorite things to set on these walls here, and that's one of the reasons why we built so many slabs in this gym is you really get the opportunity to set some like no-hands boulders.
Yeah, I do love how much of this gym is slabby.
Yep.
Because you can, it's pretty. You can set big coordination stuff on it as well as you can set dynos
For sure. Yeah.
or slabs.
Slabs and no
crimpy
hand stuff, yeah. We're okay. I just heard a big bang coming from outside, but
Okay.
that sounds like an outside problem, not an inside problem.
My favorite kind of problems.
Outside problems.
A lot more space out there.
Yeah.
You know what's fun? What Christelle just did, that even after I had started reliably swinging back in,
Yeah.
I still would do that every so often. Like, I'm not sure what I was doing wrong, but every so often you just peel off that hold.
Yeah.
You just don't, like, quite get the weight right or something, and you just skate right off it.
And it takes a little bit of skin each time.
I was going to say quite a lot of skin.
Yeah, a lot of skin
but
each
yes.
time. All right, we're going to welcome our next climbers onto the mats here. It's Matthew. Matthew's been climbing for 6 months. He'll be on the green tape circuit tonight. Fun fact, he will find the tall man beta.
He will find the tall man beta.
Well, let's see it on number 1 here.
There are a couple on these routes that I myself found, although I was not trying to break anything.
Just almost able to stop that momentum there. What we wanted for that jump was left foot and then left foot again. So let's see if he figures that out.
Left foot,
left
and
foot
then
and
shuffle.
Then you could just hop off the left
Just
foot.
hop. Don't even bother with
Exactly,
the right foot.
yeah.
Interesting.
This is actually one of my favorite moves of tonight. I know I've said that a lot.
Oh,
tonight.
he did find the tall man
nice.
beta. Just spanned that.
Just spanned it. Now he's got an upside down sloper. He's got to get a heel hook or
So Jacuzzi is.
and he's gone.
Jacuzzi's hyping up the crowd.
Nice.
This is Jacuzzi.
This is Jacuzzi. Yeah, he just responded to his name.
Tommy is not Jacuzzi.
So Tommy's not confirmed.
We have to print a retraction.
This took almost an hour and a half to figure out. Nice. Top from Max over there on number 4.
Oh, going for a big skip.
I love the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hair is great.
Now I get it. I get why your name is Jacuzzi. Oh, almost top from Ran here on the last hold. Just needs to get some purchase on that hand hold. Get his weight shifted over. He's so close. Oh, very, very close. But he knows he can do it now. Oh, Jacuzzi goes down, but makes it look.
Very stylish.
Makes it his own.
Very stylish
Nice.
burn there.
Fixing the hair. Fixing the hair, don't care. Oh, very close from Matt. Yeah.
Max
Nice.
getting up this green tape.
Yep, he's switching circuits, getting on the green tape now. Nice. Another hop over from Matthew.
Yeah, this is steep hop.
He's got to get
with
a
no
position
feet.
to get both hands up. And there it is. Nice. Finds a knee bar. That was really cool. We like a knee bar. Nice. Max just able to reach. Jacuzzi
Almost stopping.
just falling off screen in the most elegant way possible.
A lot of really elegant falls from Jacuzzi tonight.
Yeah. First name Jack, last name.
Kuzi. Yeah. We could just call him Jack, I guess.
I guess Jack. Yeah. I've been.
Seems like a waste.
I don't know him very well, so I would have to refer to him as a
No,
full
exactly,
first
yeah.
last name
We're very
basis. Yeah.
formal.
We're not friends here. I've just never met the guy.
And it's good for differentiation since we have been referring to somebody else as that person this entire
Yeah.
stream.
And because there are so many people named Jacuzzi in this world.
Yeah, it's really common. Yeah. It's easy for us to make that mistake.
All
All right, everybody's just sizing up their problems right
having
now.
to think. Yeah. Got Matthew eyeing up the blue tape
Yeah.
now after he completed the green tape.
Taking a nice long rest, Jacuzzi. This is a tough one to rest properly for.
It is.
You just want to get past this move.
And when it looks like you're the songwriter of the song Kickstart My Heart, I imagine it's hard to rest at any moment in your life. Oh. That still hurt. My chest is still in pain after
No,
laughing
you had
that
a
hard.
medical episode
Yeah.
there.
I was worried I'd never recover.
It brought me great joy. Oh! Another
Nice.
handstand
Goes down,
fall
but making
from
it
Jacuzzi.
look cool. That's what matters.
I think he's calling it.
I think he's calling it.
Yeah.
I think Ryan's calling it as well. No, you might have one more attempt on prop number 3, bottom left corner of your screen. He's been walking through the first half pretty quickly. He needs to take his time a little bit, though, to make sure his feet are planted. There he goes. He's up almost past the zone hold now. There's the zone hold. He's got about 20 seconds left. More than enough time to complete this. Just needs to be secure in his feet. Shift low in his feet. Stay underneath those holds as much as you can. Lead with the feet now. 5 seconds left. He's almost there. Close. Able to get to the last hold, though, so he's super close on this problem.
Good attempt.
Good attempt. We'll welcome our next climber on the mats. We've got Leo. Leo's been climbing for, what does that say?
1 month?
That's a lie, because I know he's been climbing for longer than that. It just says, it says 1 month 3 or something. I don't know.
It says 1 month, and then there's some kind of runic symbol that we can't quite decipher.
I have to consult my crystal ball on this one. He'll be climbing, I'm assuming, blue tapes. Yes, he's climbing just the blue tapes right now. He normally does like a number of circuits on the wall, but he's doing blue. But he hates pocket holds. Please don't set them in the future.
And there are no pocket holds on the
Nice.
wall, I think, for this entire comp. Am I right? I don't see any pocket holds.
Leo sent me a runic message through space and time, and I listened, and now there's no pockets. So
It's Tommy reaching.
Tommy reaching.
Little half-hearted reach for
Yeah.
that hold, and said, okay.
I bet
get
if
my
his
feet
name
up.
was Jacuzzi, he'd be able to reach.
Let's go. Little pop here. These feet are pretty frightening.
He's got a swing. It's a
Yeah.
dynamic. That's
There
it.
he
Nice.
goes.
Really good use of momentum from Tommy.
There's no
And-
feet on that volume. You just have to trust that you're going to get the body weight right.
There you go. That's a send. That's a top. Christelle on the last move of this yellow. Let's see if she can pop up. She's got to get all the trust in her left foot. Use some momentum. Kick up. It's a good hold. Nice work from
Wow,
Christelle.
so
Really,
smooth.
Really
no
solid work.
problem.
And a great top from Christelle.
Oh, that was awesome. She made that look easy.
And that's a top from Leo as well.
Jeez, we're down to just number 2. Oh, wait, Leo is still working?
Nope. No, he's coming down. Wait. I
think
don't
he's
know.
still working.
He's still working. Never mind. He can't get a second hand to it at this point.
almost.
I commentated
You
cursed that
totally cursed
in the
it.
worst possible way. I apologize to Leo. My goodness. I at least I didn't call him Jacuzzi.
That's true.
Could have been worse.
You could have misidentified him for the entire time, but we didn't do that. That was the most egregious commentator curse I think we've ever had at one of these. That was a real good one. All right, Miguel. I think Miguel has upgraded to the green tapes. Leo is almost finding that hip. What's it called? A hip
Hip scum.
scum.
Hip scum, yeah.
That is, it's my first time hearing the scum terminology. Never heard that one.
Sometimes life gets scummy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No? Rayan?
Rayan. Rayan or Ryan? Rayan. Rayan or Ryan. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's sitting in the next bench next to Max.
A little confusion here about who's about to be climbing on problem number 4, but that's okay. It's getting sorted out.
We got this. We figured it out. Life's good. Did Leo top number 1 in that time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he got very close again,
Dang.
or he's looking at the black tape. But no, he still seems to be looking at the corner. I don't think he topped it.
And then Miguel pulling on to prob number 2.
Yeah, Miguel has popped up to the green tapes.
He has, yep.
I was in here a little bit ago, and I was encouraging Miguel to climb the green tapes.
Nice.
He started on the whites,
Amazing.
and it seems that he's changed his mind, and it's working out for him because he's making good progress on this problem number 2. That's a tricky
Miguel, a
move.
newer regular to the gym. I'm always seeing him in
Yeah,
here
Miguel's
working
in
on.
here a lot.
Yeah, he's always working on problems.
Okay, so I haven't seen yet that part where he just dropped. Is that kind of a launch out to the right hole?
It's
to
not
the second last
dynamic.
hole?
It's actually just running your feet up really, really, really high to the
Oh,
volume on the
on
left.
the volume.
There you go. There's a top from Leo.
Interesting.
Whew,
Yes, Leo
wonderful.
making that work. Down to one climber, or is Leo going to climb the black tapes?
Got about 10 seconds
10
left
seconds,
to decide,
I guess
Leo.
probably not.
No, I
I
don't
think
think that's
also
enough time.
Miguel is calling it a day.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to the clock.
And we're going to welcome our next climber. We're down to about 5 climbers left to introduce, 5 or 6. Our next climber is Owen. Owen's been climbing for a year and 4 months. He's climbing the green tape circuit, and dynos are his favorite. Well, good news, Owen.
Nice.
You got a dyno for this first move.
Opening
A
up
blue-green.
with your kind of climb on the green tape circuit tonight.
The climbers are speaking to me, and I'm listening. Nice.
Yep, made that look pretty
Yeah,
smooth.
dynos are definitely his favorite. Confirmed.
Whoop.
Matthew on prop number 2. This is the move I'm talking about. Get the feet up super high.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
use it
I
to pull
see.
all the weight over.
Good reading. He's got the toe hook in there. But he's going to let that go and walk the feet over for this throw to the
Nice.
last hole. Nice. Very
Yeah.
good.
That's a top from Matthew. Good. Let's see if Owen can finish this up.
Yeah, he's read that nicely, with the heel hook. Yes,
Nice.
just let the hands go completely.
That's it.
Looked
Nicely
awesome.
done. Amazing work from Owen. That was a flash. Got Rain on problem number 2 here. Just taking a big reach up.
Problem number 4
4.
in the bottom right. I think, is it Matt? Who just finished number
Matthew,
2?
number 2,
Yeah,
yeah,
Matt's
yeah.
going to jump up to the blue tapes.
Blue
it
tape
looks
circuit.
like.
Cool. Jacuzzi. I don't think he's pulled onto the wall yet. He's had a good long think. Ooh.
I read this one for a while too, but although not this long. But I also oh, look at that!
Whoa.
Just right to those 2 holds. That was what I was thinking of as a skip, but
What
I
an
did not
attempt from
attempt
Matthew.
it.
That was great.
That
He
was
said he's going
really
to tall man
fast.
break things. He did not disappoint. This will be the second top of the night from this.
Oh,
Ooh.
just dropped that unexpectedly.
Just
there.
got to
That
find
was
some
looking
tension
really
in that foothold.
solid.
Yeah.
Really cool break to start that off. That's a huge jump to hit those 2 holds from the
So the
start.
idea for this problem number 4 that Rain's on, bottom right corner of your screen, is you want to pop up dynamically and then walk your feet through. But he's able to get the reach up. Let's see if he can hold some tension through his feet. It's really hard to do it that way. You want to do it a little bit more dynamic. Jacuzzi
trying
hyping
to
up the crowd.
Hype up the crowd. Woo! Yeah! Oh, a big move from Matt again. Gets the foot out. He's got to find a position here.
The crowd yelling, "Turn the jets on."
So everybody knows about this jacuzzi
Look at that,
personality.
the
Look
flag,
at the foot.
the heel hook, the grace, the style, the elegance.
Just
You don't. IFSC,
Ooh, a
are you
big drop.
watching? Are you watching IFSC?
we need jacuzzi in. And look at this
Yeah.
down climb. Look at this textbook down climb.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. Thumbs up to the judge.
Double-checking with the
Just
judge.
triple checking.
Making sure.
making absolute sure.
That is more like it. We've got
I don't know. That didn't look like a top to me. I didn't see that much control there. Oh my gosh. That's gold. I'm going to remember this moment for the rest of my life.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Okay, I think we're just down to problem
I
4.
actually think that Matt is taking a long rest.
Okay, cool.
I
So 2
don't-
and 4.
I could be wrong. When he fell, he didn't look like. Yes, I just topped that. It
I
looked
see, I
like
see.
a fall that came down. I think he might be taking a good rest
Ooh,
to
nice.
give this
More
one
tension
more
through
burn.
the foot with Ran. See if you can either step his foot through. Yeah, so I think the way to do this is to have some momentum. Get your hips away from the wall and try and do this big stand-up move and release the right hand. That's going to be helpful for like shuffling over and getting your feet up quicker. Because the footholds that he's standing on are not that great. Got about 45 seconds left.
Foot switch. Skipping the zone. Looking for something else to do with that foot.
Just
That's
anything
a
else, yeah.
Very tough one to read.
It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one to read for sure. Same thing with a lot of the circuits here. We kind of stacked boulders number 1 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Green tape circuit 1 and 4 are hard. Black tape 1 and 4 are hard.
16 seconds. I don't think we're going to see another attempt on problem number 2.
Yep, I think it's going to be
He
it
may
for
have
problem
topped
number
it.
4
I hope
as
he
well.
didn't top it and we missed it. We were Jacuzzi was
Jacuzzi
putting on a
was
show
hyping
for
up.
us at
Yeah,
the end of the.
It's hard to pay attention to literally anything going on in my life when Jacuzzi is on the wall. I just go numb to everything. All right, our next climber is.
I would also like to point out that Jacuzzi is not breaking character when he's not on camera. his
you don't see it, but he's wearing like a Adidas style tracksuit, and is like.
I think he's been method in character though since he walked in the gym.
I'm pretty sure he's been working on this character for his entire life. It all comes down to this. Next climber is Camilo. Camilo's been climbing for a year and a half. He's climbing on the blue tape circuit tonight, and he wants to what?
Flash.
He wants to flash
Wants
everything.
to flash everything.
Well, he didn't flash the blue.
Or he wants to frosh everything.
Yeah.
Which, maybe.
Maybe. I don't frosh many things in my life. Not since university.
That is what they call freshmen, right?
I don't know.
Frosh.
I don't know.
I
I
think
went,
it
but
is.
I didn't talk to anybody. My first class in university, I didn't have a voice because I went to karaoke night the night before, and I sung The Offspring, Self-Esteem,
Of course you
and
did.
I screamed it at the top of my lungs, and I had lost my voice for 2 weeks, and then everyone at university thought that I was just the kid who had no voice.
Because you became your personality.
And that was my personality, so like no one spoke to me for like the entirety of first year.
That's amazing. No, it's not that he's lost his voice. He just literally can't
He just
talk.
can't speak.
Doesn't talk at
yeah,
all.
he just. All right, we get a top from Miguel on number 3. I believe that was a flash from him as well.
Awesome.
Christelle working out some static beta here on number 4. See if this works for her.
Yes.
almost,
Wow,
almost.
Guts stood up on that
Yep.
statically, which is hard to imagine.
Yeah. Camilo on number
Doing.
1, and Leo. Let's see if he can get this. Let's see what he does for number 2. There's so many options here. Ooh.
Going for the kick. Wow.
Whoa, that was so cool. I like that a lot.
Just going to the one hold
Yeah.
after kicking the wall.
so
really
it was like
awesome.
go again. Yeah. 1 and then 3.
That was
we've seen
a little
5
bit physics
ways.
defying. That
For
one.
sure.
That was not how I imagined it was going to look.
Camilo
Really
on the
looked-
last move. Leo on the last move. We can all see both of this on the top right corner of your screen.
Finding a foot, and there's a
That's
top
a top
for Leo.
Awesome. That was amazing.
And
top
a top
for
for
Camilo.
Camilo.
I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, certainly.
Waiting
Yes.
for the call.
There it is. And he's rolling off screen.
Leo and Miguel are both upgrading, so I'm going to keep it on all 4.
Yeah, it looks like Leo's on the black tape here, which, cool, we get to see another person try the black tape. This one is the hardest problem of the night. I think it's the only problem we have not seen a top on tonight. I'm pretty
Yeah.
confident in that.
I don't remember if we saw a top on the third black tape, but that may have happened while
We did,
I was
yeah.
not
Larry
here.
topped number 1 and 3
Awesome.
on the black tape. And I think Brad might have topped 3 as well. I could be wrong. But I saw him close to the end. Oh, catching my breath, catching my voice, getting my voice back.
Yes.
I don't want everyone to think
You
that I
haven't
can't
been
talk. I don't want this
singing
to be
this be university
a
all over
replay
again.
of university. Please, I don't want to go back.
Everyone at Reach just thinks Brandon can't talk.
Better not talk to him ever
Let's
again.
let's not be friends with Brandon.
Yeah. Ooh,
Going
Christelle.
straight for
So that's the method we want, but she's going past the
going
hold
right
to
past
stop
the,
on. Yeah, the crimp.
The crimp. What would you call the bigger hold? What
The
would be
dish.
The dish.
The dish.
I like it.
Yeah. Hey, diddle the dish with the fiddle? The dish and the something about the dish and the spoon.
Oh.
Help.
The cat? The fox?
Chat, help me out. The
Hey diddle diddle, the fox and the fiddle.
the fox. No, fox and fiddle's that bar.
Yeah, but is that not where the name comes from?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I only know bars.
The
and
cow jumped over
offspring.
the moon, the something, the something, the something, the
And
something.
the dish ran away,
with the spoon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There we go. Dish ran away with the spoon. Wow, that was a hard reference to pull.
It was the cow that jumped over the moon.
Whatever.
I at first just thought you were losing your mind.
Just thought I was singing some Bo
I
Diddley.
haven't thought about that nursery rhyme in a while.
I think about that every
And you were like,
day.
oh, the dish and the moon? I was
Yeah,
like,
Danny, help me out. Jacuzzi getting called out for not handing his scorecard to the next
Jacuzzi
judge.
can't hear over the wig.
20 seconds left, Christelle. You got this. Come
Whoa,
on.
big move from Leo.
Oh, nice. He's got the jump. But he has a journey of a black tape climb ahead of him, as
For
we saw
15
from.
seconds, that's going to
Yeah.
be tough. Oh, skipping.
Oh, maybe. Maybe is my answer. Also, maybe is my answer.
Yeah.
Last attempt from Christelle. So close, so close. All right, we're going to welcome our next climber on the mats. We've got Beth coming up. Beth has been climbing for 3 months. She'll be climbing on the white tape circuit tonight. Fun fact about Beth, she just bought her first pair of climbing shoes. Nice. And she's using them for the first time tonight, I imagine. All right.
Jacuzzi getting
Jacuzzi on
just
the
off
mats
camera
for
getting
his swan song. I can't do this.
just
I
ran through the
cannot
crowd
do
for
this.
high fives, and most people did not notice what was happening.
Getting confirmation from the judge on everything, on literally everything. Confirmation just on where he's at.
Moving the stuff.
Who he is.
I think our new climber. Did we do our fun facts for our new climber?
We did do our fun facts. It's Beth. She has new climbing shoes.
Oh, I don't know how I missed that.
You were
completely.
literally yawning.
I'm sorry, Beth. That was not a comment on
No,
your fun
not
fact.
at all. Just he's tired. What is Jacuzzi getting confirmation for? What does he need? He's climbed 3 problems.
It's
at
hard
this
to
point.
decipher what Jacuzzi wants exactly. I forgot to chalk up. Coming
a
back
top
off
for
the mats
Matthew.
for some more chalk.
Beth on the last hold of problem number 1 here. See if she can get the cross with her right hand. Yep. And then that's the
Beth
last
was
hold.
right
She needs
here
to sort her
before.
feet out.
Yeah, here we go. That looks better.
And then if she turns, she'll be able to get the match. That's a
No
match there.
problem.
That's a top for Beth. Nicely done.
Well done, Beth.
Those new climbing shoes doing wonders.
All right, Jacuzzi having a look at this move.
Owen on number 2.
Yep.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Able to stop. The crowd is going wild right now.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got this in the bag. He's got
Just-
this in the bag.
Cruised around that dish in
Yeah.
a way that I don't really understand how it happened. He's looking for some crowd support.
Yeah.
He's
Let's see
not
if he gets
getting it.
confirmation from the judge.
That was a tough position to wave for cheers from.
Yeah.
And you really saw him struggle to
He's
wave.
still going, though.
Oh, there
Nice.
goes the wig.
Going for the hat. Captain.
Switching to the captain hat for the top.
Oh,
of- oh, no! Oh, no, the captain hat
no.
is not the good luck
Oh, my
charm.
Gosh.
Going back to the wig. Yeah, we got to go back to the wig for this.
I cannot do this. I can't.
Okay, Matt is also struggling with this early sequence like I was. Maybe this is a tall guy thing because I really had a hard time figuring out what the hell I was supposed to do.
At the end of the yellow, yeah.
At the start of the,
start of the
the
yellow,
very
yes.
start of this third problem that Matt.
Oh, and
Matt
on the
has
last
been
hold is
struggling with.
number 2. Let's see if he can get his left hand up. This will be the third top that we've seen of this problem
Looks
tonight.
good. Just got to get that
Just
hand
gotta
over.
commit
finding
that
the
left hand
feet.
up.
Yes, there it is.
Nice. There it is. One hand. That's
Good
2 hands. That's
stuff
top
from
from Owen.
Owen.
Jacuzzi,
Okay,
bottom
Jacuzzi.
right. See if he can sort
Stepping
this move up.
through, looking
He's got to
for the
step up,
top.
keep his hips close to the wall.
Yeah,
there it
that's
is.
more like it.
It was dicey.
He needed
gets-
the wig.
Oh, he's calling for cheers.
Looking for cheers. Getting.
Let's see if he
getting
gets confirmation from the judge.
Getting some moderate reaction from the
No,
crowd.
not looking for confirmation from the judge. He wants down. He does not want to be up on that problem anymore.
Just needed the wig. Captain's hat was not the
Captain's
way to
hat,
go.
yeah. There
Yes.
he is. There he is.
A great circuit from Jacuzzi.
And that's some lore, too. He is not an 80s hair metal band. He is now...
Deep
let's see if we
lore.
get some words from Jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi, tell us about your climbs. How was that for you?
I just want to know, did you make me look taller?
We did everything we could. You did. Says he climbed with his heart, and we did accidentally attribute all of your jokes to a different climber for the first part of this stream, but we
Yes.
sorted it out in the end.
You won't know that, though. You'll know that on the rewatch.
Don't
but-
watch the stream back.
Oh, my goodness. Matt in the chat. Matt, thanks for coming out and trying out the climbs, and it's cool that you're both watching and you were climbing tonight.
Who's left on the wall here?
No one's left
Anybody?
on the wall.
Nobody's left
I
on
think
the wall.
we're
Everybody.
all good, yeah. After that chaotic mess of climbing that we've seen for the last 5 minutes. Whew.
Oh my goodness.
Well, folks, I'll tell you, in all my years of sports broadcasting, there will never be another jacuzzi. The greatest.
Golfer Matt says toes still hurt from the blue-green tap to end. Well, thanks for being back with us, Matt, and thanks for climbing.
We've got about 3 more climbers to introduce onto the mats, and then we are going to close out our night pretty soon. Wow, it is a late one.
It's
We had
a
a
late
lot of
one,
people
yeah.
tonight. That was great.
Big turnout for the Onsight
Huge
this
turnout.
month. And if you want to be a climber in the next Onsight, which
Be a
is the
climber.
first Friday of every month, we are going to have one in June.
We're not having one in
We're
June.
not
'cause
going to have one in June.
It's our anniversary, so we're having a big party in June, and you need to come to that too.
Yes, come to
Instead.
that instead.
Yeah, big 2-year anniversary party. We'll announce the date pretty soon, so stay tuned to our Instagram for that. But then we're doing on-site night again in July, so
We'll
come
be
to
back
that as well.
in July for the Onsight night.
Jason is our next climber. He's been climbing for 2.9 years. Again, love the specificity.
2.9.
2.9
Okay,
years.
how good at math are you? How many months is that?
Obviously not
2.9?
good because I've been calling all the problem numbers wrong.
What's 90% of 12?
I don't know. Chat, help me out.
Yeah, somebody in chat figure that out.
He's climbing the green tape circuit. He has a pet cat called Turtle. That's very confusing. We've heard about, there's a dog named Fish, I believe. I think that was Feronia.
That's
Or a fish
that's
named
my
dog?
favorite John Cleese movie.
What?
A dog named Fish.
Is that a John Cleese movie?
A fish named Wanda.
Jeez.
It was a reach.
What a stretch.
I liked how utterly disappointed you were when you heard a fish
I believe my
named
reaction was, ugh.
It was, ugh, jeez.
Here we go. Camilo going for a static break of problem number 2. Leo
Oh, wow, yeah, trying to
do some
static it.
shenanigans, go down and under.
He
but
knows he's not supposed
that
to
is
static
not-
it. Little
not
smile
the
from
way,
Camilo
yeah.
there. It's like, that's probably not what I'm supposed to do.
Yep. Miguel on the last move of problem number 4. He's got to get some momentum going into the wall there. Oh, Camilo again going for a second break, another break. We've seen that one go.
I think he's thinking about going the mat way, going straight for the 2 good holds.
Number 1 and 3,
Yeah.
yeah. Leo's on the last hold here. Let's see if he pops up to that finish hold. There's the pop,
Yeah.
and there's the top. That rhymed.
The pop and the top.
They call me Fetty Brandon.
They do not.
Well, you might not, but they do.
They
you know?
certainly do. They call me that when I go to the Greek restaurant.
Jeez.
It's pretty good.
That was better than your John Cleese joke. That's for sure.
I wonder if that's why Fetty is called that, because he's a real fan of feta cheese, Greek cuisine.
I'd imagine, yeah. I'd imagine that's the reason.
It's probably where it came from.
Yeah. Most rap artists are familiar with Greek cuisine.
Oh, it's a big part of the culture, as
Yeah.
far as I know.
Exactly. His arms are sweaty. Mom's tabula. Tabula? Tabule. Dang, I really should have thought of that joke before I said it.
We're both just desperately trying to think of Greek food names.
Yeah,
that
to work
align with
into
rappers.
hip-hop songs, yeah.
All I can think of is spanakopita,
Yeah.
and I don't have a rapper for that.
You can find me in the club. Bottle full of tzatziki.
Yeah. My favorite female rapper is Sue Vlaki.
Nice.
Who's left?
Who's left?
We got Miguel working on
We
the
got
white
Miguel
tape.
on 4.
This is a tricky white
We got
tape.
Leo.
Have we seen a top of this white tape yet?
On the black of 3. Sorry, what?
Have
Huh?
we seen a top of white tape number 4?
We have.
We have. Okay.
Yeah.
Camilo just almost got that break.
Almost on the break. Leo almost got the first move of the black tape number 3 as well. He's got the hop across down. He needs to bring that left foot in, though, and kind of clamp down on the 2 volumes with his left and right feet. But he's opting for something a little different. Same thing we saw Brad and... nice, that's a top for Miguel.
Awesome.
Same thing we saw Brad and Larry do.
Oh, there's the
Ooh.
move on
Really
problem
nice.
number 1.
Great job, Jason. Okay, let's see if he can work out that finish there. He learned the first move. Now he's got to get either that knee scum, heel hook. I think he's got to get his feet up. I think it's a little bit too reachy to do it that way, but there he goes.
Yeah,
There's the heel hook.
Yeah, that looks good.
He's got to trust that heel, rock his weight over.
Bit of a scary right foot.
Little
yeah,
bit.
there he goes. That's
the top. Nice. Nicely done from Jason.
Okay, Leo is spanning this. Yeah, that
Spanning
looks
across.
good.
Yep.
Got a pop to this? Yes,
Yep.
very
Pop
nice.
up. Nice. And he palm press. Then you
Camilo
can flip your
just
hips.
did the break.
Nice.
Ooh, drop the next move.
But that's his own from Camilo. Really good work from him.
I want you to know, Brandon, that I
Tell
saw
me.
that break. I
Yeah.
thought about doing it, and then
Yeah.
I thought, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to disappoint Brandon.
Thank you.
And I tried to do it using the lower hold.
Really, the name of the game is who can disappoint Brandon the least.
That's what I was. I was specifically thinking, I don't want to upset Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try that break.
And the answer to that question of who disappointed Brandon the least is obviously Jacuzzi.
Yes. Oh, so
Oh,
close.
last hold for
Camilo
Camilo.
just dropped it, and Leo also was so close to that one. We've got
And that's time.
Time
Timed out for
up.
both of them. Okay, we've got two more climbers to introduce. Our second last climber of the night is Sebastian. I believe this is a Seb that Kurt had an agreement with to do green tape. I think. Yeah,
it is.
cool. He's been climbing.
Can confirm.
Can confirm. Thank you. For 5 years. I just needed some sort of confirmation.
We
5
had
years.
a camera flash, so I was distracted.
Oh, true, distracted.
But it's all
okay.
good.
5 years, 6-year break, 2 months back. Welcome back to climbing.
5 years climbing,
6-year
6-year
break,
2
2
months,
months back. Owen, by the
yeah.
way, is flashing this green tape problem on bottom left corner of your screen. That was super quick work
Yeah,
from
that was,
Owen.
and we've not seen that problem go that way yet. We've
No.
seen it, the foot switch and
or
the
that quickly.
foot up.
That was very fast.
Yeah, just cruised it.
Fun fact about Seb is that he took his contacts off 30 minutes ago. He has 5 vision.
I have -5 vision.
-5 vision.
I think.
Minus-
I think he's representing vision as a stat,
Ah,
like
okay.
you might in Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
And he's got -5.
-5. He's got +6 charisma, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him earlier?
Not a word.
No. Okay. You just can see what he's wearing, an amulet or
I
something
can
like
just
that.
sense it. You know? I have that sense with people. I spend a lot of time not talking in universities, so you just kind of you people watch, you guess, you know, you get
You
the
get
lay of
good
the
at
land,
telling who's got the extra charisma
and
points.
who doesn't exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a
I can tell you, he's got -5 shin skin left after that.
that was a
one.
loud fall. That was a big whack on the
Big
wall.
whack.
He's going to be pretty mad at Kurt in this moment. Would be my
Exactly.
guess.
He could have been doing the weight, but thanks, Kurt. All right, we got Matthew on problem number 4. We got Beth on problem number 2 on this white holds. I don't think we've seen a top of number 2. When I said
On the
everything's
white
been top-
tape.
white tape number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I think we did. I think Miguel topped it.
Oh, true.
And
yes,
then
Miguel
moved
did
on to
top
the
it.
greens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely right. Yeah. We got Owen switching up circuits. Last move of the blue tape, able to put this one down. Let's see the match. There it is. Nice job for Owen.
Well, I got to tell you, watching every other person pop that last move, no problem, has
Yeah.
been pretty painful for me.
Sorry about that. Yeah, how does it feel to watch the problems go down for hours afterwards?
It's pretty horrible. That one in particular, which I know I am capable of, and was so close to
That you're
sticking,
gonna
is
get
like
immediately
watching
after the
everybody just
stream,
like, oh,
too.
no problem, no problem, no problem. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
You're likely to send it immediately when
I
the stream
am
is done.
beside
so.
myself with jealous rage.
Jealous rage is the best type of rage. 2 minutes left for our climbers.
We've got problem 1 still going and problem 4 still
Yep,
going?
Seb's on problem
I
4
think problem 3. I think we've got
and problem 2.
I think we got 3 problems still up.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I think if Matthew decides to climb problem number 4 again, then we've got 3 problems.
Yeah, he's got a lot of time left. He must be taking a break. Is he switching shoes? No, he's just giving them
Just giving it a good break.
giving the feet a break. Must be new shoes.
Oh, Beth making some progress on problem number 2. Just got to get over her left foot, and then you can reach out to zone there. Just over a minute left for our climbers. As we're all taking a break. Looks like Seb's got some music going on in his ears right now. Any guesses as to what that song is, Danny? Not the one currently, but the one playing in Seb's headphones.
Oh. I got to get a good look at him.
Yeah.
I'm going with Pour Some Sugar on Me, Def Leppard.
Nice. I'm going with a book on tape of the dictionary. Nothing pumps me up more.
Yeah.
Oh, so close for
Got a real insight into Brandon's soul there.
Yeah. A. Albatross. Noun. The albatross. I got it.
A large bird.
Is a large bird.
I
Also
wonder if the
probably not
dictionary
first.
has more information than that.
Oh,
No, I'm pretty sure large bird.
I wonder if the dictionary has more information.
It's just one word. It says albatross.
Just albatross.
and that it's
That's
a large
bird. Webster really gave up.
What do you think is the first entry in the dictionary?
I think it's aardvark.
I was going to say, I think
Yeah.
it's probably aardvark.
2 A's.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Or
Are there
maybe
any other double A words?
maybe it's just ah.
There's not 2 A's in ah.
Yeah, but would you not do A first before doing AA?
Yeah, you probably would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Do they define articles?
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Is the word the in the dictionary?
Could be.
How do you define the?
How do you define the?
The. How do you
The.
define the word the without using the word the?
A word to
That denotes a thing.
that denotes a thing. Chat, help us out. Google the. Ask. Hey, now's the time to ask Jeeves.
Yes.
We talked about this-
Ask Jeeves what the dictionary definition of the is. And if there even is one.
Leo calling himself off because he dabbed onto a volume. A dab is
Hard
not
to avoid. Hard to avoid dabbing that volume.
Yeah.
That's when so you were
So
about
yeah, I
to
was going to
define
say it. Yeah, a dab is both my favorite dance move and when you accidentally use a hold that's not in for the problem you're climbing. I should announce our last climber before he's on the finish of problem number 1. Parham has been climbing for a year. He's climbing blue tape circuit. He is very caffeinated right now.
Nice.
I am not. My coffee
Opposite
is
of
out.
Brandon and
yes. Yeah, I am absolutely done. But this is our last climber to walk on the mats, and then we're going to be down to 3 problems afterwards. Parham just needs to finish
I'm
up.
trying to work out how to get that second hand up to the top.
He's got like a lower back scum. He needs the hip scum.
Got to get up higher.
Right scum, wrong place. Nice top for Leo. Pretty quick work of that too. Camilo getting through the slabby section here. Let's see if he can work out his feet. I believe that's a top for Parham as well on
Yeah,
problem
looks
number 1.
good.
And our last climber to try
Ooh,
problem
a
number
little
1.
back step from Camilo.
Ooh, nice top from Camilo.
Very stylish.
So now we're
2
just on
problems.
problem number 2. I believe that.
I think Leo's going to climb
true.
black.
Yes.
So I'm going to keep the 4 up.
Oh,
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Almost held that.
almost held that.
I think the trick, if you're going to try to just go to that volume, is to walk your feet way up the wall when you
Totally.
swing back in. You got to walk
Yeah.
up.
Take a bit of a bigger jump
Yeah.
and walk your feet up.
I'm just realizing that I missed a dose of antibiotics today.
Nice.
Thought I should let you know.
This is relevant information that I think everyone needs to hear about.
I'm on these antibiotics for a weird eye I've been dealing with, and they make my mouth taste funny.
Sick.
And I'm out of coffee, and so now my mouth just tastes bad.
Well, earlier when we were hanging out on Tuesday, you were worried that spiders had laid eggs in your eye.
My eye was much, much worse the last time I saw you.
Yes.
And I was genuinely concerned it might be spider eggs.
I'm glad
'cause
it wasn't spider eggs.
My eye was about double the size it usually is.
It was pretty big. But I just imagine that meant you could see more or see closer.
Funnily enough, incorrect. I should specify this. My eyelid was twice the size it usually is.
Yeah, not the eyeball.
No. So that actually makes you see less.
Leo is working out what he needs to do.
Oh,
my goodness.
good
the
Lord.
flexibility. We'll take it. We'll take
Oh,
it.
what a way to start that problem.
You know what? I've seen one handstand cartwheel.
We've seen it tonight,
I've seen
and that is
just shenanigans on this boulder problem, so I'll take it.
This is pretty painful. This part. Got that heel on.
Nice.
Big pistol
Crimping
squat.
behind the volume.
Huge pistol squat. Wow.
Nice. Really good work. So now
That's
he needs to
awesome.
get his hips shifted around the corner there. Fall into the corner.
He's going hand first.
There he goes.
Yep.
There it is. There's the top from Leo. Nicely done. Really good work.
Awesome stuff. Down to problem number
Down
2.
to just Jason. He's really working on that break, going up to hold number 3 of your paddle. Got
He
about a
really
minute
almost
left.
had it that one time. I think if he just swings back in harder, I think he can
Exactly,
make that
yeah.
work.
Yeah. The key to this is always just momentum. Making
Yeah.
sure your momentum's going in the right places at the right time.
Taking a good rest with 30 seconds left. I think we may see one more attempt.
I think so, yeah. About 15 seconds left. Leo trying for the intended beta, the handstand cartwheel. We're going to make some adjustments. We have another mock comp happening tomorrow for some youth athletes, so I think the adjustment's going to be how do we force that handstand cartwheel just a little bit more. All right, we're not welcoming anyone to the mats. We're down to 3 climbs now. So we've got on prob number 4, Owen, on prob number 3, Beth, and on prob number 2, Seb.
Seb
getting
coming right up with the brush.
Yep, right up at the brush. Beth getting straight on the wall, and same with Owen. Beth navigating through that arete. She has one hand on zone. There we go. Just needs to get some weight down into her feet and get her left foot around those red volumes. Owen making that move like
cruising
very,
the dyno.
very chill. And that is a flash from Owen. I think he flashed all
That may
4.
have been 4 flashes
I think
from
so.
Owen. I think
Yeah.
it might be time to start bullying him.
I think he needs to get on a blue tape circuit. I'm pretty sure.
That was an awesome circuit from Owen. Very well
Yep.
done.
Last move for Beth. One hand on finish. Just needs to step up.
So close.
So close, so
Hold that
close.
move.
There
Yes.
you go. Ooh.
Is the judge going to give that?
No.
No.
Needs to show control on that finish.
That was never quite the movement. The motion never quite stopped.
Yeah.
It was kind of up and then right back down.
These judges, they don't miss a thing. Like we do. We miss a lot.
We miss a lot.
Yeah. That's why we don't judge. Seb just working his way through the zone section here. Needs to get his feet up super high. He can wrap the next hand hold with his left hand right around the corner. See if he ends up getting that. A left hand up is going to be really helpful here.
Yeah, it's not immediately obvious that you can get your feet up so high.
Yeah.
But he's figured it
There
out.
it is. Nice.
Yeah, that looks good.
And this is, again, last move for Beth here. She just needs to get her weight over her feet. Pull herself in a little bit closer. So close.
Seb trying to find that foot again. Oh,
Nice. He's fighting.
So Bernie, get that left
Yep.
hand over.
Switch your feet over and go
Trying
up
to
with your
find
left
a better
hand. Come
position, but he's... Yeah, there go the feet.
on. Yep. Now he's going to flag out to the right and come up with his left hand. Come on, Seb. Come on.
Oh, you
so
could just
close.
feel the forearms
Yeah, with
burning
30
that
seconds
whole
left,
time.
that might be time for Seb, unfortunately.
It's a tough one to do in under 30
Oh,
seconds.
sorry, 2 minutes
there's
and 30
a lot more
seconds.
time left. Never mind.
Remember when I said I was good at math?
Okay, this is so 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah, Beth
Yeah.
is probably going to have another attempt
Yeah,
as
Beth,
well.
she was running on this slab. She's able to get to the last move in like 20 seconds. She's got more than enough time. That was my last sip of coffee.
I was going to say Brandon really trying to get the last little drips of coffee out of his coffee cup.
It's
there.
in the Lord's hands now, you know? So. Oh.
Okay,
Beth
Beth.
cruising through this slab once again.
On to the zone hold without
Yep.
much trouble.
Feet come down, hands come in. There's the second last hold, the penultimate, if you will. Will you?
I will.
Thank you.
I will allow the correct use of that word. Yes.
I appreciate that. Good. Toes in a better spot now.
Oh, no.
But just needs to pull over the foot.
She's still got time.
She's got time, over a minute. Seb's in for one last go. He knows the beta
I
now.
think he knows the sequence now. It's just going to be about executing,
Exactly. Yep. Gets the left hand up first.
not taking too long. Oh, no. There
Oh,
goes
just
the foot.
losing the feet tension.
47 seconds. He's going to have to pull back on quick.
It's hard when you're this gassed. It's hard to make these moves feel more efficient when you're everything's telling you need a rest. About 30 seconds left. Last attempt for Beth. Seb having one last shakeout, one last deep breath. Pulls onto the wall.
All right, let's see it, Seb.
There we go.
Both of these climbers are
Okay.
absolutely capable of
Yep.
finishing these climbs.
You got to watch both screens at the same time. Dart your eyes back and forth. Seb
There's the
getting his
high
feet up.
foot.
There's the high foot. Oh, Beth just losing the foot tension.
Ah.
Seb just losing the foot tension. That's going to be last attempts for them, but really great effort for both of them.
Awesome, awesome. Sticking with it till the very end. That looked like both of them were a little worn out.
Just taxed.
yeah,
Just taxed.
Just exhausted.
Well, it's tax season, you know?
It's true. Oh,
I guess
God.
it's over. Sorry.
I forgot to bring them a form.
Nice. Whoops.
Oh, it's May.
It's May. That's okay.
Oh, that's really brought me down.
Yeah, Danny's going to recollect himself here.
My stress levels just went through the roof.
Yeah, skyrocketing. That's all right. You don't need to do those. It's like optional.
No, nothing bad happens, right?
Exactly. Camilo on number 4, Jason on number 3, and Parham on number 2. Oh, Camilo trying to suss out some beta for the first move there. Jason doing some more static reachy beta for this first move. So he can get some weight into his left foot and stand all the way up.
Oh,
Ooh,
lost a
Parham
foot.
losing a foot.
Lost a foot. I hope that knee didn't hit the wall too hard.
Yeah, I heard that from here.
Yeah.
I also hear the vacuum from here.
The vacuum is running.
Yeah. Peyton's on it.
Upstairs must have cleared out a bit, just getting the vacuum, just getting ahead of it.
Yeah. Got to get ahead of it.
Jacuzzi is leaving the building.
Yeah. Using his catchphrase one final
Off
time.
to find a jacuzzi, he says.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good on problem number 3.
Yep. Jason's got the zone now. Worked out that.
Yes.
beta.
Whoa.
Whoa. Really good.
Scary
for Parham.
fall there.
Yeah.
Flying back into the wall.
Yeah.
Did
I
well
think he
to
realized
control
now
it.
that he needs hold 2 to get secure on hold 3. So he's got to use all 3 of the holds. Nice. Camilo, really good work on this first move here. Able to get a lot of purchase out of those footholds. He's got a smear against the wall. He does have other foot options, though. There he goes, opting for a knee.
Ooh, the knee.
We love a knee. The
Little
Alpine
intermediate
technical knee
just to
to bump up.
swap
Parham
it
again.
to the foot. Now, this is a hard position to get out of around that
He
dish.
needs confidence in that left foot.
I felt the need to,
Yeah.
once you stand up.
Oh, so close. You just need to pull a little bit more with his left foot.
I kind of cursed him there.
Yeah,
I needed to stand up before trying to get my foot left.
got you.
When I
Yeah.
got my foot left first and found myself down, I
Yeah.
found it really, really hard to work around that dish.
I
But when
see.
I stood straight up on my right foot, then I was able to maneuver around.
And it's funny because it's different with height, too, because climbers like Ollie and Aaliyah were able to go under the
right
hold
under
and get
the
around.
dish.
Yeah,
Just holding
stay
it above
under.
them. But I couldn't keep it above me. So
Matt in chat says, when you fall on the end of number 2, you maybe get one good attempt left. It's so tiring.
yeah, it's brutal.
It's exhausting. It's all in your biceps, all in your core. And 5 minutes is not enough time to rest fully. Nice Camilo finding the balance point once again. Getting the palm press. See if he goes for the technical knee bump again. There's a foot on instead of the knee.
Yeah, I think he's having a similar thought, standing up on
Yep,
all the way
standing
on
up
that
fully
right
and then
foot.
trying to, flip your foot.
Oh!
Oh, close.
Tried to get a little more out of that right foot and just slipped off.
Yep.
Which is, of course, the great fear of the slab climb.
The great fear.
Oh, there goes my foot.
Your 2 greatest fears. I messed the slide climb up. I didn't do my taxes, and it's May 1st. Danny's
Although
lived
the worst
through
thing is
all
I
of it
did
tonight.
do my taxes, but then there was a thing I had to add to it, and I was
Nice.
like, oh, I'll do that in a minute, and then I never did it. So.
And now it's May 1st. 1 minute left for Parham. 1 minute left for Camilo. Parham, our last climber on number 2 here. Let's see if we can see this really cool paddle move one more time. Nice. Able to bump his foot up. Let's go, Camilo. Sneaks his left foot
So
over
he's
to the foothold.
going back to trying to get the foot out first.
You need confidence in that left foot. It's almost there, almost there, almost there. There he goes.
Okay.
Now he needs to press out with his right foot, get all the way to his left.
Gotta get
That's
around
looking
that
better.
dish. That looks good.
That's looking better. I don't
Come
want
on,
to jinx
Camilo.
it.
Come on. Oh, we've also just got a
Nice. Parham stuck the move.
successful
Got to watch two things
break.
at once. Camilo, just teetering off. Parham, one hand, two
Gonna
hands.
find the top
That
with
is a
11
top.
seconds on the clock.
That was a great buzzer beater there. All right, we are just on problems 3 and 4 now, Danny.
Beautiful.
Last 2 climbs. We've got about 4 climbers left to watch through. On climb number 4, we've got Beth rounding out her circuit. And on climb number 3, we got Seb.
Let's go, Beth and Seb.
Big announcement in the room. Zone 1 is now open.
I like that Seb always comes up with the brush to start.
Yeah.
Comes up and starts with a brush to try and read the climb, think about it. Forces you not to just pull right on and get going. Forces you to kind of think
To-
about the
to
climb
think
a
it
little
over a
bit,
little
to
bit,
give it
yeah,
a read.
yeah.
My instinct always is to read while climbing, and not such a good tactic necessarily.
It doesn't
in a
help.
competition.
That's for sure. You want to
So-
think about the problems on the ground. Ask
I'm
yourself.
always forcing myself or trying to force myself to read them now.
Yeah. The question I get my climbers that I coach to ask themselves is, what does the setter want me to do? And then what do I need to do? Because
Yeah.
sometimes those are 2 different answers.
Yes.
Sometimes it's the same answer. But it's really good to know what the intention is, and then good to know a million ways to break it.
Oh, almost had
Very
that.
close for Beth. So she needs to generate some momentum going into the wall, and then we wanted this to be a little bit of a coordinated step through. So the goal is to do this in one move, stand up, reach your left hand up to the hold on the volume, step your right foot through onto the zone, and then step your left foot out to the side to the one
Yeah.
under the red stalactite.
Whenever you see this kind of formation of holds where you have 2 hands
Yeah,
a little ways above a foot,
yeah.
and then the next hold is a long way up, that's a good indicator that you got to get your hips way out.
You're doing something dynamic, something with momentum.
Yeah. Get your feet set, get your hands on, get your hips way out from the wall, and then pull your hips right into the wall as you stand up.
I think for anyone watching who doesn't climb or is new to climbing, one of the hardest things to learn as a climber is how to get space and distance away from the wall. As a new climber, you want to suck your hips into the wall at all times, being as close to the wall as you can. But you
Beth is
really
just
nice. Beth's making this
grabbing
work
this.
though.
Oh,
Very
so
close to getting that
close.
foot swap. But I think one of the first important things to learn as a climber is how to get away from the wall so you can generate momentum in. That way you don't have to just pull so much with your arms.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a climb that we tried to set to encourage that movement as much as possible.
Little foot pop.
Yep. Seb just not enjoying that crimp. It's a really bad crimp, and it's kind of facing downwards. We want you to get your left foot up first and then shift all the weight over your left foot. But he's got about 2 minutes left.
It's a decent amount of time for both these problems.
Yeah.
We have seen the last move of this problem Seb's on take some time to work out. You get to it, and it's kind of a puzzle, figuring out where you're meant to have your balance. We've also
Exactly.
seen it go down very, very quickly.
Yep. And just goes to show you the different styles that we set in when we're setting these competitions, because there are climbs, Seb walked number 2 up to the last hold, like he was able to, once he figured out the beta.
Mm-hmm.
But this climb, for him, is a little bit slabbier, a little bit technical, and maybe not something that Seb's super comfortable with on the wall. So we try and set in as many styles as possible so that everyone is challenged and everyone has something that they can excel on based on their strengths.
It's also one of the benefits of climbing in climbing in a gym that's not like enormous.
Yes.
Is when you're working on something for a week, you do all the stuff that you're naturally good at.
For sure.
And then you have to do all the stuff that you're not naturally good at, and you start to get better at
yeah,
those sorts of things.
if you climb at a gym with like 200-300 boulder problems, there's a good chance that you're not getting on things
you
that...
can always find something that suits you.
Yeah.
And then you don't branch out.
And it's
you
really
don't
hard to branch out.
learn
but
other styles.
yeah,
but
we really lucked out with this base here. We only have about 20 to 40 boulder problems on a given week. So it really does push people to work on things that they might not be comfortable working on or that they haven't worked on before.
And I've said it many times before, and I'll say it again. I do believe that this gym has the best setting in the country.
My goodness. What a claim.
And it's
And we don't pay him to say that, too.
I say that with I have climbed all over the country. I was on tour last year and the year before all across Canada, and we stopped at climbing gyms everywhere we went.
There you go.
And this has been consistently my favorite setting, the most interesting, the most fun, the weirdest, the hardest. All the best stuff.
Got a really cool community of climbers here, and they put up with the nonsense that we set on the walls every week. So shout out to the Reach community for being so cool, being so awesome.
Yeah. And another big shout out to the setters today. Do you want to name check the setters?
Sure. Let's name check the setters. So today we had a team of myself, Tyler, Eric, Aaron, and Tatiana. So there are 5 of us that put the climbs up today. There are more setters here at Reach, but these are the 5 that work today.
That's who was on the team today.
Yep.
And they did a fantastic job.
And we welcome 2 more climbers. Our last climber on number 3, Parham, and Jason on number 4. Jason's straight to work on number 4. He's got his right hand settled on the second hold, just crossing up to the zone hold now.
Stepping through.
Yep, that's what we wanted, was a step through.
It's an awkward step through that.
It is, yep. Get the weight shifted.
Oh, well
Save
done
it.
to save that.
Nice. Get the weight shifted onto the left foot now. There you go. Great job from Jason.
Oh, my. Parham going straight up to that
That's cool.
left foot.
That's really cool.
That was a
Early skip.
pretty egregious pistol squat there.
Yeah, I would say
to
so.
get up there. Very impressive thigh strength. Look at
Nice.
this.
Straight
Very
reaching through
smooth.
for Jason.
Very smooth from Jason.
Able to have good foot tension there, make that work for him, and that's a top for Jason. Nicely done.
A flash, no less.
Yeah, I believe he's topped all 4 in the green circuit. That's great work from him.
Awesome circuit from Jason. Maybe due for some bullying.
Maybe get on
him
the blue
up on
tape
those
next
blue tapes.
month or in July, Jason. If you're watching this, which I hope you are. Because we need viewers on these things.
We do.
Yeah.
We got to bump those numbers.
Get those numbers up. Subscribe, everybody, if you're not subscribed. I think there's a bell you have to ring too. I've never
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
That's what all the pros say.
There we go. I've never said that unironically until today.
No, I don't think I have either.
Yeah.
It's time to start.
Time to start. We're professionals here. All right. Parham's pulling on problem number 3. We get to take a good look at the chaos that I said on number 3 here. I'm just kidding. We have to go back to number 4 and 3.
We're gonna have a look at both.
But zone 3 is really chaotic. It took me hours and hours to make sure that those problems interacted with each other in a nice way and didn't just get in each other's way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best I could come up with.
They don't seem to get in each other's way really at all.
Yeah, it worked out pretty nicely. It looks like absolute chaos, but that's kind of what the inside of my brain looks like some days.
Parham's left thigh must be burning like crazy.
Yeah, he's done like 4 pistol squats.
Doing that step up that way is very difficult. Jason's trying out
The blue tape.
blue problem number 4.
Yep. So the bullying obviously worked.
I
2 minutes
think he's
left, though.
calling it a day.
Yeah, I think he's calling on that one.
Okay, Parham. Is he
All
going
right.
to do it the same way again? He is.
Yeah.
Getting a really good thigh workout in today.
Exactly. Never skip leg day. There he goes.
Oh. Dropping down to that. Oh,
he's
dropping
missing the
really
foot.
far down.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. That was cool.
I think he's just having leg day.
I think so.
He's just using this problem as leg day.
Yeah. He's got about a minute and 15 left. More than enough time to have a look. Probably go for one more good attempt. It's a long boulder, so. Jason's getting back on for number 4. Able to once again stick that first move.
Time? What?
Nope, I don't think it was time. I think it's 1 minute.
I don't know what that shout was.
Yeah.
Sounded like somebody shouted time. Okay, there's confusion in the gym as well. Somebody did shout time.
Yeah. Shout. Oh, very close from par. He's got one more attempt, though, if he can get back on the wall now. Shout time in a crowded movie theater, why don't you? All right, he's got this all figured out now. He knows what to do. It's just about efficiency. He's got to move speedy.
It's going to be a tough one here with 12 seconds.
He can run it out. Ah, very close.
So it should be just 4 now, yes?
Problem number 4. We're down to our last 2 climbers and our last 2 problems. We're going to be watching Seb take down problem number 4 first. Zone 2 is now open, in case everyone at home needs to hear that. We've got Zone 2. All right, Seb pulling on for his first attempt at the blue holds green tape. Balancey, small footholds. You love to see it. There he goes. Able to get a good start, get some purchase in his right foot. Let's see if he can step all his weight over the right foot and cross up to that zone with his left hand.
Going with the right hand.
Opting to reach for it.
It's a tough one to make use of from that position.
Yeah.
You can see it's a hold that is kind of vertical with the grip on the left side, which means you probably want your weight on the right side of it.
Shift it all the way over and then exactly. It's a hard foot to trust, though. You were taking a look at it earlier today. It's pretty small, but the size of a quarter.
It's a scary foot. You wouldn't necessarily think you're supposed to step through to that next one because it is a very awkward step through.
Yeah.
Little brush. Well, friends, I want to say again, if you are enjoying the look of these climbs and you want to climb them yourself, you can come on in to Reach Indoor Climbing in beautiful Aurora, Ontario, and you can climb them yourself, see how they feel. There will also be more boulders on the wall, and there's a top rope section and some more stuff upstairs as well. So there's lots to do. Come on in, give it a try, and if you want to be in this competition and you want to be on the next stream, you can come on out. In July will be the next Onsight, the first Friday of every month, but there will not be a stream in June because we're having our 2-year anniversary party in June, and you're invited to that as well. The date will be announced shortly. Follow Reach Indoor Climbing on Instagram.
Come hang out. I'll probably, I don't know, make some food. Maybe we'll have some cake. Maybe we'll, I don't know.
Wow,
I don't know what we're going to do.
Don't sell it too hard.
I'm planning this right now in my mind on this stream.
Brandon might make some food or possibly cake.
Maybe we'll get some climbing done.
Not qualifying as food in Brandon's mind.
Yeah. Last year was exciting. We did big competitions, some speed comps, stuff like that.
Very awesome.
My mom showed up. She said hi to everybody. That was cool.
Come say hi to Brandon's mom.
She's a cool person.
Oh, look at this. Just
really good.
Just
trusting
beasting that hold and making it work. There's the step through. Yes, he is going to make that work. That was awesome.
Making that work.
Good job from Seb. Very difficult to use that hold that way. There's not a lot on that hold.
Okay, but it's not over. Let's see what he does here. I think he's going to opt for the reach. Yep. Just get his weight over his left foot. Maybe if he brings his foot out to the side a little bit more. Yep, he's still good. He's still good. Just figuring out what to do now.
Yeah, this is a nervy move. That volume is very steep.
It is.
There's no feet on it.
So we've seen climbers like Owen earlier tonight do the swing, like a little bit of a momentum shift out to the left. That's helpful for getting weight over the foot. less of a chance of you slipping off, but I can tell Seb is taxed right now. He's got
Yeah,
his
he's-
elbows flaring. He's shaking out on the
Giving-
wall.
Giving looking like a lead climber.
Yeah.
Shaking out mid-route.
Let's go,
Got to
Seb.
commit to a move.
He's got it.
He says, I know what I need to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Honestly.
Which I believe is a Star Wars quote. I think that's something Hayden Christensen
Yeah,
says.
I believe that was Obi-Wan. About 40 seconds left for Seb.
Gonna give this one more burn.
Yep. Either way, that's a really good first effort.
The Jolly Canadian says, I'll be there. That's great. We'll see you there.
Nice.
Looking forward to it.
About 20 seconds left. Come on. Let's go, Seb. One more go. You might as well. It's your last problem. There he goes. Get over the foot. Oh, way better. Way more confidence. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that looks great.
Feet. 5 seconds.
Oh, there goes the foot. That's the
so
scary part
close.
of that step through.
Yep.
That's
But a
the
really
scary
good
part.
effort from Seb. Really good circuit from him. And we're going to welcome our last climber, last problem, last waltz.
Yes.
That
It is the
movie
last
with
waltz.
the band, right? That was it?
The-
Bob
the-
Dylan.
Yep.
Was in that.
Everybody's in it.
Everyone is in that.
You'd have a hard time naming them all.
Yep.
Scorsese directed that movie.
I guess you're right. I guess so.
I definitely am.
Whatever you say.
The hell is this attitude?
Look, it's been a long night. This stream
That's
is
such a funny way for a teenager to be, like, snarky.
Yeah.
I guess Martin Scorsese
I
directed it.
more like Martin Lame Sazy.
Cruising so
Cruising.
far. Parham is
Nice.
absolutely cruising this problem. Okay, tricky bit now.
Yep. Is he going to foot swap? Is he going to step
just
through?
standing up.
No hands foot swap is what he's
No
going through?
hands
My
foot
goodness,
swap.
that would have been wild to see.
Little slow motion fall. He really cruised the first part of this problem.
Yeah. We saw a lot of different betas for this, too. We saw people lead with the feet, like Linnea. We saw people foot swap on that foothold. I forget who. We saw Jacuzzi do a big step through and stand up. No, we did not lose that camera.
No,
Camera's
it's-
still good.
The camera just
Camera,
blinked.
I need you to hold on for 3 minutes and 20
You
seconds.
can do it.
You can do it.
Just a little blink from the camera.
Yep.
We all get tired sometimes, and we have to blink our eyeballs.
I know I do. All right.
All right. This first section was very easy for Parham the last time. Let's see if
Yep.
it's... Yeah, just pushes right across that dish like it's nothing.
Nice. There's the early foot swap I think he's going for with the palm press.
Oh!
Oh, so
almost
close.
saved that with
Yeah,
the
he
left
knows
foot.
he can do it now. 3 minutes left. That's more than enough time to get this figured out.
Well, we want to say a big thank you to everyone who climbed in the comp tonight. A lot of amazing climbers.
For sure. I've almost
Gracing
knocked
our
the table
walls.
down.
What's that?
I almost knocked the table down.
Brandon just giving our setup a little kick just to see if it's still working.
I'm like melted in my chair. This microphone has
This
gotten
always
lower and
happens
lower.
on the last climb. Brandon is laying down in his chair, and it's one of the least comfortable chairs for laying down in. But yes, a big thank you to the setters, to all the staff here at Reach, and to everyone who came out and climbed.
Ooh, he's very close to getting that foot swap.
Oh, my goodness, just
no,
lost
almost
the
saved that, but
palm.
fell
okay,
over.
2 minutes. He can do this for
More
sure.
than enough time
He's
for
got to
him.
work out that beta. Can't believe how well he's cruising through the first part of this problem. That
For
was
sure.
certainly the part that I
thought
thought
was gonna
was
give-
going to be the
yeah,
trickiest.
The most grief for
Yeah.
sure.
And yeah, big thank you to all of our members here at Reach, everyone who comes out and climbs regularly, making this community what it is. This is just a really wonderful climbing community to be a part of.
It's been awesome hosting these things. Like, it's a lot of work, obviously, to get these things together, but to see the progression in, like, some of our regulars who, like, started on the white tape circuit but are now just, like, cruising up blue, black, green, whatever, what have you. It's great to see that happen month after month.
Yeah.
So,
Super fun.
all right. Minute 20 left for Parham. He's got his feet settled now. Looks more confident in that left foot placement. able to stand, no hands, get
Just
into the no hands.
leaning over, finding an edge there. He's going to
Yep,
step
he's
through.
going for the jacuzzi method.
And now it's just a pop up, and he's got to use that. Oh, he's going to just
That's a top.
Just touch it.
There it
Nice.
is.
Very nice.
Really nice work from Parham, our last climber of the night.
Well, friends, that has been the Friday night on-site climbing competition at Reach Indoor Climbing for the month of May.
Woo!
We thank you all for hanging out with us. We will be back in July for the next on-site night, and we hope you'll come on into the gym to try these problems and come on in next month for the 2-year
2 years.
anniversary.
2-year anniversary.
2 years of Reach Indoor Climbing. Brandon, thank you as always for having me.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure. I look forward to it every month. And we will see you next time. Is there anything else you want to say?
That's all I got to say.
All good.
I've said it all.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves and take care of each